1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey everybody, the Respiral here, and welcome back to more Chicken Police. Alrighty, let's go. Is that, yeah, Lewis. I thought he was called Lenny for some reason. So we have Stalk Lady, Lewis, who we can talk to. Is there stuff I can look at? Sign. I don't think I did any of this because I was like, I want to win the session. I like the aesthetic of it as well. How's it going?
One day, neon signs will cover the whole world, I'm telling you.
You read that in some kind of science fiction book?
No, it's just what I think.
Oh, so you have your own thoughts now. The world's really moving forward.
Cluck off, Sonny.
Now there it is. Cluck off. The only downside to the game, as I've said, is the fact I can't talk much. But to be fair, when it came to editing my audio, I actually spoke a fair bit. I'd say it's probably very similar to playing any of the Walking Dead games. Obviously you don't want to cut them off. Yeah, the Stream Legends thing's pretty fun. Advertisement tower. Okay. Oh. So Boulevard maybe?
Huh, I like this.
Why is that?
I don't know. 'Cause it's moving, I guess.
You're a simple bird, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Yes, I am. Newspaper.
Do you remember when the Clawville Chronicle was a really high-quality newspaper?
You mean when they wrote something about us daily?
Yeah. What exactly happened to them?
Well, they got bored with us, Marty. And to be honest, so did I.
But still, here we are working together again. Funny, huh?
Yeah, hilarious.
Fancy car. That looks like, God, what the bloody hell was it called? Was it Brum? The car that could talk?
Whoa,
Not talk.
Look at that.
It had eyes and moved
Isn't
itself.
that the new...
It is, Marty. A brand new 942 Silver Hawk. Haven't seen such beauty since I left Averia.
Of all that's furry, whose is it?
Maybe it's Ibn Wessler's. I guess he's no paper tiger.
Yeah, he sounds like a fellow who drives around in one of these. Lucky bastard.
Okay. So I think I've looked at everything. It's got these two. Oh, that's the entrance. I don't want to go inside. Bouncer. Oh, I can look at him.
Jeez, look at that guy.
That's not a guy. That's a demon. Straight from the dog-eared pages of a cheap detective novel.
Yeah, I bet his name's Bill.
Nah, he's definitely a Bob.
$5 for Bill?
Okay, I'm in.
He'll be called Dave.
Jeez, look at that guy.
That's not a guy.
Oh, it's the same thing. Okay. That's a demon. Alright, talk to Bouncer. What's your name?
Pal?
Gentlemen,
What the
how can I help you on this wonderful, chilly night?
We're expected in the VIP lounge.
My apologies, but I don't remember ever seeing you gentlemen here before. May I ask?
Stop right there, big guy. I get it. Yeah, I know exactly how this works. So what do you have to do to get in?
Nothing's easier, sir. Are you on the list?
The list? Yeah,
Don't tell me you forgot.
I'm afraid I did, Marty. Sorry, big guy, but I'm pretty sure we're not on the list tonight.
That's a shame. I'm really sorry, sirs. In that case, you can't come in.
Yeah, right. Thanks.
Was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. That voice from that guy. I'm sorry, gentlemen. We got a new codex entry, which is the Wild Gentleman. Oh wait, never mind. The Clawville Chronicle. French sheep, basically. The Clarville Chronicle is the most read and highest quality newspaper in the city. It's so famous that it's also being read beyond Clarville's borders, and not just in the colonies. This was the paper that first published an article about the two heroic roosters, aka the Chicken Police. The article was written by Timothy Saltwater, the Seagull journalist who has since become somewhat of a legend himself. Alright, well, we spoke with the bouncer. We have the Stork Lady.
Honestly, I think these types of women only see faceless tuxedos, cufflinks, and wallets. And in the mirror, they're just brooches, necklaces, and earrings.
Don't be so radical, Marty. They're women. They live by different rules.
That was kind of deep.
It's not. Just bullshit. There's more where that came from.
Ooh, teach me, master.
When you're old and wise like me, you'll realize none of it is worth a damn thing.
Wait, that was deep again, right?
Maybe it was, Marty. Maybe it was.
Amazing.
He sounds so sarcastic.
Hey, that's your old friend, right? Wait, what was his name? Lawrence? Lamar? No, Liam.
Lewis. Yes, it's him.
To be honest, Sonny, I always thought that guy's not all there in the head.
Nobody's perfectly sane in Clawville, Marty. But if not for this old rabbit, I wouldn't be here today. I'll never forget that.
Should I thank him for that?
Or kill him for it.
You're reading my mind, boss.
God, I love the dynamic between them.
Is Lucas really such a big fan?
God.
Lewis. And yes, he's got the whole Chicken Police book series. Damn his taste.
Is he gonna keep calling him by the wrong name?
Is Lucas really such...
Okay, it's just the same. Okay. We can talk to him. Lewis.
Sonny, my dear friend.
Hi, Lewis. This is my partner. But I'm sure you already know.
You have no idea how happy I am to meet you, Mr. Marty. I'm a big admirer of your work.
Pleasure's all mine, Lawrence.
Lawrence? Anyways, so, the legendary Chicken Police back together? Isn't it amazing news?
Don't ruffle my feathers, Lewis. Those days are long gone. We're just here for the entertainment. Or something like that.
I see. That's a shame.
Ah,
See
the
you
mouth
inside.
noises.
I have something to do, my pal, but I'll try to make it for the main event.
Okay then. Catch you later, pal.
My pal. Oh, that was good. I don't know if there's more I can
Look,
say.
Lewis. That bouncer
Oh, there we
over
go.
there.
Well, yes. He is a bit intimidating, but his manners are impeccable. Am I right?
Yes, indeed. But it seems tonight we're not on his list.
Oh, I see.
What was that noise?
Oh, I get it. I get it. You'd like to go in, but he won't let you.
Yeah, something like that.
No, no problem at all. Come with me. I'll talk to him.
Much obliged, pal.
Yeah, thanks, Bunny.
Excuse me.
Ah, jeez, what the hell's wrong with you, Marty?
What? Did I say something wrong?
God, Marty. Right, now we can speak with the bouncer. I can ask him. Oh, shoot. Alright, may as well.
Look, I really don't want any trouble, but
It is even more inconvenient for me, sir, but this place doesn't like coppers. Forgive this slang. I can't let just anybody in, and there are some I'm strictly forbidden to. Please, you have to understand.
Listen here, you cow. Do you have any idea who we are? You ever read the papers?
Of course, I know who you are, sir. I read the news and more, and I must admit it's an honor to meet you in person, Mr. Santino Featherland and Mr. Marty Machikin. The Bell of the Pantheress is one of my favorite books.
Of course.
oh my god, not the books again.
So it would be terribly inconvenient for me if I had to use force. on you, gentlemen.
What did you just say?
He'd break us in
Relax,
two.
Marty. This guy has chicks like you for breakfast. Thanks for the information, pal. Have a nice night.
Thank you for understanding, gentlemen. And forgive me for my austere composition.
No problem, Shakespeare.
Oh, the dialogue is great.
Say, big guy, you know Mr. Lewis Hayworth?
But of course, Mr. Hayworth is an impeccable gentleman, and also a frequent visitor of the club.
Is that so? Good to know. And?
I'm afraid that is all, monsieur.
Well, if there was any doubt he was French, we certainly know he is now.
What can you tell me about the first lady of the place, big guy?
You mean Miss Natasha Katsenko, sir?
You're right on point, pal.
Nothing you don't know already, sir.
Just try me.
Well, she owns the place.
And, that's it? Well, that's, unbelievable.
Pardon, monsieur, but I'm not permitted to say anything more.
Didn't we even ask, can we ask about the owner of the club? Well, she's the owner. Oh, really? Never would have guessed.
Sir,
Oh,
how'd you do?
Everything's fine, Mr. Hayworth.
Good. Look, this noble pair of pigeons are my friends. They're on the list, okay?
Naturellement, sir.
And as for you, you owe me one, gentlemen.
Thanks, old pal.
Miss Marty.
Pleasure to help you, as always.
No, there we go. I guess we're going in. Not bad. Can I continue to speak with him?
Yes, gentlemen.
Hey, big guy, what's your name again?
My name is Archibald, sir. Archibald Conway.
Of course.
Well, that's not a Bob.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Aren't you? What? No way. That's not even a real name.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, sir, but my name is Archibald Conway, without any doubt. Blackjack Conway to my friends.
Well,
My
thanks,
friends.
Blackjack. It was a pleasure. We'll be on our way now.
The club
Archibald.
welcomes you, gentlemen.
Of course. Archibald. Yeah, the mouth noises. I mean, they're authentic, but I don't like how they sound. Where the hell is Archibald? There he is. Oh my. So Blackjack Conway, he's a ram. Big as a mountain, talks like a poet, smells like a barn. So the boulder standing guard in front of the entrance of the Tsar Club, he probably reports straight to Ibn Wessler. Not to mention, he's exceptionally well educated and has an elaborate vocabulary. I absolutely adore the dialogue in this, or the writing. It's so good. Basically a good bouncer, hell yeah.
The jazz overwhelmed us. There was no band in sight, yet the music seeped from the walls like years of cigarette smoke and the smell of spilled whiskey. Behind the bar, rows of fancy bottles reflected the harmonious voices of pretty dames and the clinking of crystal glass. It was the kind of place that makes you drunk, even if you've never had a sip. A dangerous place for someone like me. No matter how alien I felt, it was strangely like coming home. Welcome to the Tsar. Well, here we are.
Mother of...
I take you to the nicest places, eh, sweetheart?
Oh, does it mean you're buying, honey?
Don't even think about it.
Men these days. So, we're here to find a dame called Natasha.
I have a hunch she won't be hard to find. Let's mingle and try to avoid suspicion.
How do we avoid
Just
suspicion?
Like always.
No, Marty, not like always. This time it's for real.
Like, how do we avoid suspicion? We are known as the legendary Chicken Police. Everybody knows of us. Whoa, God. I was not expecting this fella. Bartender. Ooh, fancy whiskey. I don't like how he's staring right at me. Excuse me, sir. My eyes are up here.
Look, Sonny, I know it's not my place, but Laura's father went to that guy when his, problems had gone too far.
You're treading on thin ice, Marty.
No, I just... Look, fellas at the station are talking, all kinds of things. Moses, Plato, Bosco, and the others.
Talking, eh? About what? About why Blood Boil took my badge? About what an untrustworthy alcoholic wreck I am?
Look, I'm sorry, it doesn't matter.
Good, and let it stay that way.
At least we're cracking this one together, yeah?
Sure, Marty.
We might be an alcoholic, but we're in damn good shape. I don't like this guy looking at me. Go away. Look at the bartender.
Man's best friend.
That's not a dog, Sonny. That's a horse. He just has a very weird mane.
I didn't mean him, Marty. I meant the bar.
Oh.
Oh, I see, right. Yeah, because that totally makes sense.
2 whiskeys, kid, and no horsing around.
Oh my god.
I've never heard that one before. Sonny, you gotta drive, you know?
Yeah, you're right, Marty. Hang on, face.
God.
Give me a glass of tap water, too, okay?
Yes, sir. Coming right up.
Oh my god.
That wasn't exactly what I meant.
It must suck being a horse bartender. You'd constantly hear jokes like that. No horsing around. Why the long face? Poor thing. I stole this. Oh.
Come to daddy, darling. Come to daddy.
Okay, that's all I say. Yeah, daddy, darling.
Darling, it's kind of weird, don't you think?
Says someone who calls his gun collection his harem.
Harem.
Shay, I'll shut it.
Good
Who?
birdie.
Who the fuck calls it a harem? It's a harem. My god. Harem. What a load. Jesus. First time I've ever heard it called a harem. That's for sure. I still don't like this guy looking at me. So we got waitress, big buck, fox fella, henchman. Oh my god, there's so many posters. Okay, this guy's got like question marks. So,
Hey, there's Philmar.
oh,
Who? Oh, yes. Philmar. Because that's what he calls himself, right?
You know him well?
We had some seriously wild cases together, yes. Mainly in Averia, way before Clawville. Another place and another life.
Sounds good. Like the blurb of some cheap Pulp Fiction book.
Yeah, it was the exact opposite. But the old bird's worth saying hi to.
so we learned about Philmar. Philmar even. Where are people? There he is. Philmar. That's not Philmar, that's Philmar. Philmar Lowe. Falcon. An absolutely average, forgettable guy, and my old acquaintance from Averia. And he's got eyes that pierce through the soul. Alright, well, we can talk to him.
The old hawk looks like shit if you ask me.
Just like looking into the mirror.
The old hawk.
Okay.
Well, well, if it isn't the great detective, Marlowe.
Blow me, Sonny. You know I don't use that name anymore.
Of course, that's his voice.
Mr. Dumbass alias Philmar Lowe.
So says someone who tried to go undercover with a Feather Pillow Mafia is a turkey. Right, Mr. Turk Cayman?
Hey, that was a long time ago. I was young.
And I stick to my principles and my stupidity. Phil Marlowe, and that's that. Don't rile me up, you old fart.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry, I'm a little clucked tonight.
I know the feeling, pal. By the way, what are you two doing here? You stick out a bit. Are you here for a good old-fashioned beating?
We stick out. Man, you look terrible. Like someone who sat on an electric pole.
Don't even ask. I feel exactly like that.
You want a case?
5 feet tall, half of that legs. Angelic voice, demonic eyes, just the usual.
Oh boy.
And you?
Something like that. Just don't know the exact numbers yet. A dame named Natasha. She called us here. If I'm not mistaken, the joint is hers.
Yeah, she owns the joint, amongst others. Well, good luck, guys. That broad has a reputation. She's not the kind to toy with, if you know what I mean.
Any useful information?
For free?
Stop clucking around, Philmar.
All right, but just because of the old days. Look for me after you've talked to her. You wouldn't understand what I have to say about her before then. Don't leave unless you're thrown out, in which case, you know the drill. We don't know each other, I'll deny you in a blink.
Good to see you too, old pal. We'll be back.
Oh, damn. Oh. Oh. Oh, there's Ibn. I was wondering what the hell was happening. Okay. I think that was Ibn. Oh, there he is. Was that Ibn? Yeah, it was Ibn. Ibn and Olivia. Oh. Okay, so what's this? Good old Philmar must know something about Natasha that could be important for the case, but I won't talk until I meet her. He seems a bit nervous. It must be something really significant. Probably. We'll learn more about Philmar. The only issue I have with unlocking new information is the game doesn't tell you what information it is you've unlocked. It would have been really nice if it had like a little exclamation point on like a person's portrait that has new info. But never mind. It's just one of those minor gripes. So Philmar, the name he goes by nowadays, is an old comrade from just before the Clawville times. He's one of the best private eyes in the city, and just like most of them, he gets into trouble with the law pretty often. Yet he's one of the very few people who can still be trusted in Clawville. I never actually bothered. Can we speak with him a bit more?
Just one more thing, Philmar.
I see you haven't changed a bit.
Do you think we're walking into a trap? You always had good instincts.
You know, I couldn't figure out this Natasha woman, even when I worked for her.
Then the trouble is bigger than I thought.
Just take care of yourselves, and don't leave your guns out of reach.
Oh, that's never happened.
Yeah, this crazy cock even sleeps with his.
Welcome to the club, Brother Bird.
Take care, Phil.
You too, old fart.
Take care.
So that's everything.
She
Look at the waitress.
Pretty long legs. I mean, pretty and long legs for a squirrel, but I don't want to be prejudiced.
We're not here to stare at pretty squirrels. We're here to investigate, remember?
That girl is looking at me.
She's just looking at anyone whose glass is empty, Marty. That's all.
No, Sonny. She was staring at me like hard. Now, I saw it.
Marty, you're imagining things. Oh, wait a second.
You see that, right? She's looking right at us with those big, black, weird squirrel eyes.
Okay, Marty, don't panic. Just look elsewhere and walk away slowly.
Creepy little squirrel girl.
I love Sonny's like shocked expression. It's the best.
Creepy little squirrel.
You just want to interact with everything. Big buck.
So, where the hell is Natasha?
Let's ask that stud over there with those nice gals.
That guy looks way too horny for my taste.
Oh man, your sense of humor is bad as ever.
You just need to get used to it again.
What?
He's way too horny.
This is the life.
Jesus.
Huh? What's this guy do? Real estate? Mob accountant? Or is he a movie star?
He looks like a coat hanger to me.
That was actually worse than the previous joke.
I try.
God, of course.
This is the...
We have stage. I can look at the stage. So we have an empty stage and we have an empty stage. Nice. That's all I can look at.
I was hoping to have missed the main event.
You're a rusty old cock, that's why.
So says the little butt jam.
But what? That's not even a word.
It is now, all because of you. You should feel honored. Butt jam.
Oh,
You know,
God.
Sonny, sometimes you're like an evil little child.
Butt jam.
What is it, butt jam?
Oh my God.
Nothing, old fart.
Oh, wow. Again, the interactions between these two is the best. Fox fella.
A fox is a wolf who sends flowers.
What?
Oh, nothing. I read it somewhere.
Fascinating. I didn't know you could read.
Ha ha ha. Very funny.
God, we're so snarky.
Remember that old case with the fox and the raven?
How could I even forget?
Absurd, right? All that bloodshed for a piece of cheese.
Yeah, hunger can bring out the monster in animals, right?
And the wildest and most primordial instincts, no matter how civilized they seem.
As you say, Marty.
How's it going, Pepperoni?
Remember that other case? With
Oh.
the turtle and the rabbit fella?
Oh gosh, Marty, where do you dig these out?
My mind is a bottomless pit, my friend. Was the rabbit a runner? And the turtle was what, his buddy, or?
His dealer, actually.
Ah, yeah, you're right. We found the rabbit near the river with a missing leg. Brutal stuff.
Two
Jesus.
missing legs, actually. But yeah,
What happened with the turtle in the end? It's a little bit blurry.
your bottomless pit of a mind is a dark and sad little place. The turtle thought he would run faster if he ate the legs of the rabbit.
You know what? This city's seriously fucked up.
It is, Marty.
Oh, I could have said clucked up. They should just replace the word fuck with cluck. Because then it's always a pun.
Remember that other case?
Okay, that's the same. Now what have we got? We got these two who I can't interact with. We got the henchman I can talk to. Ooh, movie posters. So what's this one? The Loudest Howl. So Cassidy Lupus and Cassandra Ruby Faye. He has the case, he has the girl, he has the gun, he is the alpha.
Huh. Another Lupus movie. Jeez. Is there nothing today they're not trying to sell with this guy?
Whoa, don't be rude, Sonny. Lupus is a timeless genius. Have you seen Predator City? God, I'm still getting chicken bumps. But wait, who's that next to him?
Cassandra Ruby Faye. Nah, never heard of her.
Cassandra Ruby Faye. Oh, gods, even her name makes me go weak in the knees.
Watch your blood pressure, pal.
Don't mind me, just women and guns are my only weakness.
Huh. No shit.
That's very few weaknesses. Oh wait, did I? There might have been more I could do with it. I always forget to do it more than once.
Ah, remember the
There we
name,
go.
Marty. Cassandra Ruby Faye.
Marty, shut up.
Ah,
Okay, so there's that. They're all different. Oh my god. Alright, what's this one? So, Bogan and the Bandicoot. Oh, and something Bandicoot. The Big Sheep. The hell is that picture?
You think this is one of those movies where the femme fatale gets everything in the end and the poor detective's left stranded?
Yep, just like life.
You're old, Sonny. I mean, experienced. Have you ever met a woman like that in real life? Who floors you with a glance and leaves only heartbreak?
Well, actually,
Oh, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry, Sonny.
I'm guessing Molly.
You're old, Sonny.
Okay, so it seems there's only two things I can do with each poster. What's this one? That's a weird picture. Murder my tweet. Oh, of course.
Ooh, I've seen this. Hicks Poodle plays a private eye, hired to look for a woman, then gets into some kind of blackmail thing that's connected to the first case. And
hey, Marty,
Spoilers.
what? Yeah,
I don't give a shit.
Oh.
it's a classic, and kind of reminds me of the situation we're in right now.
How so?
I don't know. A mysterious case, a mysterious woman, strange threats, some off-duty investigation.
So,
Like, think about it. What if we're in a movie, and this whole mess is just fiction?
Marty, I think you're having a nervous breakdown.
It's a classic.
Oh my god. I love the dialogue so much. Oh god, what the hell is this? This done for hire.
Oh, I know this fodder guy. He was kind of good in Death of the Horse.
You've seen every clucking movie.
You know, Laura and I go to the movies a lot. When was the last time you went?
Exactly 12 years ago.
Whoa, you remember that precisely? Let me guess. Molly?
Yep, our very first date.
I see. What did you watch?
I don't remember. I just remember her. Nothing else.
You're a clucking poet. I mean it.
Well, that was 2 clucks.
What weird titles these have.
I'm pretty sure every one of the titles is a pun. Based on a real film. Pretty sure.
What weird...
Now let's talk to the henchman. Oh, look at him.
This guy is certainly not a gangster henchman.
Of course he's not.
Is that all they have to say?
Hey, Marty, I bet you wouldn't dare to go up to him and ask if he hasn't seen your fur coat.
What? Why? I'm mad, yeah, but not suicidal.
Ah, are you chicken or what?
Piss off, old bird.
Nah, chicken shit.
Oh, there we go, that's everything. We have Olivia and we have Ibn. I can actually talk to him.
That...
Yes, it is. The great Ibn Wessler, in the flesh. So much for our incognito.
You think he noticed us?
Only if he's not entirely blind.
Great.
What is it, Ibn? Is he a rat? Yeah, he's a rat, I think.
Just try to act normal, as much as you can.
Yup, that's him. The
Yeah,
big
rat.
rat in the flesh.
Well, it looks like this unpleasant conversation can't be avoided.
Oh, well,
Just try to act...
let's start
Just
this.
act nonchalant, my friend.
No, it can't be.
What now?
Is that Olivia?
No, Marty.
Hey, Olivia.
Are you talking to me?
It's me, Marty McChicken.
Oh, God.
What a pleasant surprise. The Rooster Copper's in person.
Oh, of course, that's what he sounds like.
But yeah, Mr. Wessler, you could say so. The name's...
Sunny Featherland, of course, of course. Chicken Police. Your partner is, he is,
Marty McChicken, sir. I just introduced myself to your lady companion seconds ago.
oh yeah. I'm so happy to see you.
Oh, you sound it.
Hello, boys.
So, to what do we owe this pleasure, gentlemen?
Yeah, so, we were, just in the neighborhood, and...
Cut the crap, Marty. All right, we're here for your sweetheart, Natasha.
Oh, I see.
No big deal. Just a blackmail thing. You know, horrifying threats written on the wall with blood red paint. The usual stuff. You must be familiar with this kind of thing.
Oh yeah, indeed. It's, nasty business. But I didn't know Natasha hired a detective because of this simple matter. But to be honest, I understand. I would have taken matters into my own hands, you see. But I'm kind of busy.
Mr. Wessler had a meeting with Attorney General Hamtaro yesterday, so he's rather tired.
Is Hamtaro a
If
hamster?
you would excuse us.
I mean, he is in the cartoon.
Oh, dear Olivia, it's okay. These gentlemen are just doing their job, right? And if I've heard correctly, they're notoriously thorough. So, how can I help you?
We've got a few questions, if you don't mind.
I'm at your service.
Oh, nice. But yeah, Marty's name sounds pretty tasty. Marty McChicken. I've got 3 things. I have no idea what I've unlocked. Clawville Chronicle. I have no idea. Oh, I probably unlocked personal info stuff, more than likely. So we have Ibn. Where's Ibn? Oh, there he is. Acting's quite strange. Okay, it's not that. Olivia Blackwig. Unusually tall and slim for a crow, she is quiet and mysterious. Olivia is currently Ibn Wessler's assistant and escort. Finding out whether there's anything other than a working relationship between Miss Crow and Mr. Rat could prove valuable. Oh. Okay. Ah, so we can actually ask stuff. What if I just talk?
Don't be shy, detective. Ask me anything.
All right, Mr. Wessler. Let's see.
Don't be shy.
Okay, so that's everything. So we have Zarklub, Hobart, Evan Wessler, Lewis C. Hayworth, Natasha Katsenko, and Olivia Blackwood. Yeah, we'll ask all of them.
Nice bunker you got here.
Well, thank you, but it's not mine. Not anymore. But I'm sure you already know that. Listen, detective. If you want to know something, play Zack straight, huh?
All right, Mr. Wessler, let's make this a bit more professional.
Oh, we can now question him. Okay.
I'm not as exciting as people tend to believe. I grew up in a poor family of many siblings. I'm the only one still alive, unfortunately. My career started with a shoe store, and now, here I am.
I wouldn't call that an average life. Shoe store owner to mob boss.
How dare you speak to Mr. Wessler like that?
Leave it, Olivia, dear. It's just provocation.
I'm sorry if I offended you, Mr. Wessler. Shall we talk about something else?
Okay, so now Lewis. I don't know, who the hell's Hayworth? I can't remember.
Everybody knows Mr. Hayworth. He's an antique piece of furniture in this city, so to speak.
Only a bit worn out.
It's not my fault that he's so much in debt, detective, but the name of his family still rings quite loud in Clawville.
Is that still worth anything?
The name is just their name, of course, but the man behind the name is another matter, Mr. Featherland.
You're a pragmatic rat.
His voice.
Thank you.
Okay, Natasha.
Detective, if you want to know something, just ask.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Mr. Wessler,
That's what I'm trying to do.
has your assistant been working for you long?
Are you talking about me?
Yes, I'm talking about you, ma'am.
Let me answer your question then. I've been in Mr. Wessler's employment for 6 months. Why do you ask?
Oh, just routine questioning, you know. Most of them aren't good for anything. Just killing time.
It sounded rude to me.
Yeah, please forgive a detective. Olivia's a real firecracker.
Okay. Did I didn't log anything. Thought I did.
Wessler's a tricky guy.
Oh, God.
Unfortunately, I don't know enough about him, so I have to be cunning. I can't just pin him against a wall. Yet.
That front view is still terrifying. So what's this? Ooh. Oh god, his expression changes. So, oh, my detective meter is on the negative side. Okay.
How did you feel when you heard about the blackmail?
Honestly, I found it ridiculous.
And now?
Now I'm kinda interested. But I wouldn't call it blackmail yet. They're just empty threats. There were no demands.
Good point.
Thank you. Are we done?
No, not quite.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Okay, asking that would be a bad idea. Tricky and mistrustful. Yeah.
You seem a very busy man. May I ask what you do?
It's, uninteresting.
Would you elaborate?
I got a small share in the meat substitute business. If the new product works, maybe we can make your job easier.
You mean reduce predation in Clawville?
There are such plans. If you're interested, talk to Olivia, my assistant. She's an expert in what she does, unlike me.
Thank you. That's it for now.
Okay. You're quite the speaker. Is this place yours? Sure.
How are your alibis, Mr. Wessler?
Am I a suspect? That was fast. But thank you for asking. They're solid. Just ask Olivia. She can enlighten you in this matter too, if you're curious.
No need. And no, you're not a suspect. Yet. No more than everyone else in Clawville.
That's, reassuring.
Just being thorough.
Wessler is tougher than I thought.
Quick-tempered.
And he's secretive. It's time to gently beat around the bush.
Oh, wow. Similar incidents. Are you and Natasha close? Ooh. Okay. Similar incidents?
Were there any similar incidents in Natasha's past? I mean, threats, blackmail, enemies, or insane fans. Psychopath pianists, perhaps.
I don't know about enemies, but she's a celebrity. A star shining bright in Clawville's night sky. Do you understand? She gets endless fan mail. It could be anybody. I wouldn't overreact.
Natasha doesn't feel that way.
I've noticed.
Okay. Think one of her fans could be the culprit?
Do you think one of her fans is the culprit?
I'd say that's
Someone
likely.
who can't take rejection, maybe.
Why not? It's quite common.
It's a typical motive, indeed. Any ideas who it could be?
Yeah. Attorney General Hamtaro is obsessed with Natasha. But he's, more like the kiss on the hand, flowers Bowie type. Throwing bricks through the window is not his style. I can't think of anybody else. Or rather, I can think of everybody else. About half the city, actually.
I get it.
Okay. The mob boss and the pussycat, eh? How did you even meet? Testify at the station, similar threats in the past, we've already asked about that. Those other two just seem worthless.
The mob boss and the pussycat, eh? How did you even meet?
Huh? Are you trying to piss me off, Corpora, so I accidentally let some big secret slip out, huh?
A simple answer would work.
You know, Natasha, she's both connoisseur and muse. So, how was it? When was it exactly?
You don't even
I don't
know.
remember. That's strange.
Ah, yeah. The Millions, of course. It was like another lifetime. It happened right here. Only this place was called the Millions back then. She was a dancer. Behind the scenes, I arranged opportunities for her on the big stage. Yeah, maybe she still doesn't know it was me. Then one day, I invited her for a drink with a promise that if she was willing to meet me, I'd buy the place for her.
I guess she was willing.
The next day, she had the club in her name.
Damn.
Well, that is romantic.
Yeah, there are many kinds of romance, Birdman. There's cheap and there's expensive. You get what you can afford.
Oh. So do you live in the same house? That's the only thing I can ask, so, you know.
Do you live in the same house as Natasha?
Oh, you're really something. Natasha's a free woman, but mostly, yeah, at my place in Goldtown. But she has her own kind of a weekend house.
How often does she use the weekend house?
On weekends?
Yeah, every other weekend, roughly.
I see. That's very important information.
Yeah, if you say so.
That does seem a bit weird. She feels like she's in danger, but she's still going out alone.
So Natasha feels like she's in grave danger, yet she's still going out alone.
Yeah, I know what you're getting at. But I'm 100% sure of her loyalty. She's gone out very rarely since this started, and mostly in my company. Yeah, you know, I'm not sure if you do, but in our social circles, banquets and dinners are frequent.
Illegal gambling nights.
You got me there. Yeah, you're right. Natasha is crazy about the roulette wheel.
Always putting it all on the red, right?
Yeah, you're a real rotten bastard, Sonny. Although, yeah, always on the red. You're right.
So, can we meet your lady?
I don't see why not. But first, please, listen to her sing. She's on soon.
Oh! Oh, damn. 5 stars? Oh, yes. So wait, what's this? Perfect job, that's the same. Important clue. So Ibn's trying very hard to change the subject when it comes to the threats. He obviously knows more than he's willing to tell. Okay.
Thank you for your time. We'll be seeing you.
I have no doubt about that, unfortunately.
Hey, we should grab a coffee or something, Olivia. You know, for old time's sake.
Pleasure to meet you, gentlemen. Goodbye.
Oh.
Rejected.
Please take a seat. The show's gonna start soon.
Good scene. Good scene. It looks so weird. Oh, copyright. Oh. Oh god, he looks so odd from the front. Obviously because they've got really thin heads. Look at him. It's like she's singing to his soul. Wait, why did we squint? Oh. This is gonna be copywritten. It's pretty good singing, but you know, I'm just gonna keep talking over it. So how's everyone doing today? God, he looks so strange. I wouldn't mind if they didn't do the front view, because of how awful it looks. Every other animal looks perfectly fine. Oh, there we go. What the hell?
Sonny.
What the hell happened? Oh, Jesus. It's kinda like... Except it's not just cats. Everybody in this is an animal of some kind.
It's dead.
Okay, cool. Ah, yeah, if only we weren't chickens. It wouldn't look so weird from the front. Because we're chickens, we have a head that's like 2 inches thick.
That was,
Or wide.
unique.
Oh, that is cute. Nobody has ever given me such a unique compliment before.
Forgive
Oh yeah, I
me,
forgot she's
my
Russian.
name is Santino Featherland.
I thought so. You look more or less like I imagined.
More or less.
Sometimes less is more, Mr. Featherland.
You were amazing, dear, as always.
Could you be my little furball and fetch me a cocktail?
But of course.
What? Why the emphasis?
He'll be back soon. We'll have a few minutes to talk. Then he'll end the conversation and throw you both out.
With all due respect, ma'am, we're not that easy to get rid of. Doesn't matter who's trying, believe me.
Doesn't matter, he'll do it. That's why I'm telling you. I don't want a scene. My room's upstairs. Meet me there in 20 minutes. Come
Whoa.
alone, Sonny. You'd be too conspicuous otherwise.
Yeah, Russian blue would have made more sense.
You know, they call him Target Marty at the station.
I don't have time, Mr. Featherland.
Sure thing, Natasha. I'll come to your room. 3 knocks, a short pause, then another 3.
I'll be waiting. Go, before he comes back.
Okay.
I knew she was trouble the first time I saw her. She wore danger like a perfume. It was simply part of her being, and it attracted me, like light attracts the moth people. I wanted to be the microphone as she whispers her melodies, or the pillow she rests her feet on while reading some cheap romance. I wanted to be her nightdress, barely touching, barely covering her marble skin. But I was a cop, and a lifetime wouldn't be enough to rid myself of what a woman like her hides under her makeup. Keep your distance, Sonny. Just keep your distance.
Yeah, maybe it's not a common trait, who knows. So, Natasha, a painting. Oh, book. Oh, the 7th rule of predation. Oh god, he's having a feast. So we have a painting. Whoa.
Gee, that is a, unique picture. And kind of daring. I admit I've never seen anything quite like it before.
Yes, I admit it's a little daring. I keep it. It evokes good memories. A precious old friend of mine. A most wonderful artist.
He's got an eye, that's for sure, considering his model.
Was that supposed to be some kind of compliment?
I don't know. I don't compliment often. Not on purpose, anyway.
Oh, you're funny.
Hey Berto, how's it going? God, this game's got such a, not weird, an interesting art style, because it's clearly a mix of, obviously, like, animals, but then you can tell it's a human body as well, and they've just merged them together. Must have taken some serious work. Oh, I have more things. Never even realised. So, Ibn's trying very hard to change the subject when it comes to threats. He obviously knows more than he's willing to tell. Okay. Hey, we finally have a picture. She didn't have green eyes here. No, she has remarkably green eyes, and she is definitely in trouble. So am I. So she is the employer of... Okay, we already know those two. This is the new one. She was the singing sensation of the millions and later became the owner. Under Ibn's patronage. Not much is known of her past before this, though. Don't know if we have anything else. Nope, Clawville Chronicle. I can leave. Nice.
I bet you spend a lot of your time staring into the mirror. Do you even recognize yourself?
Maybe you were trying to be rude, but, you know, that's a very good question.
I was just trying to be rude.
Oh, really? Well, then I'm sorry.
Don't mention it.
There's nothing else I can look at. Ah, I can look at the
You
chandelier.
got a beautiful place here, Natasha. A peaceful little island on the ocean of madness, with very classy furniture.
Ibn likes me surrounded by elegant things, you know?
You're an elegant thing yourself, sweetheart.
My god, the flirting.
That's charming.
Jesus.
Thank you, detective.
Just don't stop. Let's talk. I can look at it.
This woman's aware of her charm, and she knows how to use it. A rare and dangerous combination.
Okay. Anything else?
This woman's aware of her charm.
Alright. Now we'll talk.
How do you like your bourbon, Mr. Featherland?
In a glass. But thanks, I had a couple before I came. I feel like this may be a long night.
I hope it doesn't bother you if I have one myself.
I get offended if women don't drink in my company.
Oh, you are a funny guy.
So I've been told. Anyway, lovely room.
Yes. Look, Mr. Featherland.
It's sunny. Saves us a lot of time.
Okay, Sonny.
So,
Sunny.
why am I here?
You know, men tend to babble in my presence.
It must be exhausting.
It is. But you're not the type to beat around the bush.
Is it too banal if I tell you it's an occupational hazard?
Terribly.
So can I start the unpleasant questions?
I've asked you here so you can do what you do best.
Really? I thought you asked because you wanted me to investigate for you. But if you'd rather be drinking...
Oh, you do have a sense of humor. How reassuring.
Only if I'm a bit hungover. That's usually quite common.
Oh, please drop the act about being the alcoholic, heartbroken ex-cop, Sonny. It would undoubtedly suit you, but I've seen you scanning my room. From the second you set foot in here, you started working, and everything I say gets sorted in your brain. Am I right?
Wait, she said sorted, not
That's a bit
stored.
of an exaggeration, but yeah, it's something like that.
Same kind of thing, I
Well
suppose.
then, Sonny, come at me.
Okay, she
That's
emphasizes
something I don't hear often.
some weird
With
words.
pleasure.
Oh my god. Jesus. When she asked for a cocktail. My god. So what's this then? Natasha is a mysterious woman indeed and seems dangerous too, but she's undoubtedly in serious trouble. The question is she the source of the problem, or is it someone else? Now let's question, I guess. Actually, wait.
Seriously, how did you find me?
Oh.
Not even my boss knows where I live.
Although I didn't include Ibn in my little private mission, some of his resources were still available to me.
Yeah, let me guess. There's someone at the station working for him.
Someone? You're so cute when you're playing naive.
Have you ever had dealings with the police?
Not in this city.
And otherwise?
Does it really matter, Mr. Featherman?
Emphasis.
Maybe it does. More than a little.
I'm afraid you'll have to unravel that thread yourself. But you will find nothing but a dead end.
You know, I suppose that's everything. Let's double check. Oh, I can't speak any further. Before I start, what am I at? 20 of 80. Scenes visited. Oh, 5 of 32. Oh, damn. 1327. Pretty good, I would say. Either way. Question.
Natasha is a confident woman. I can exploit that. But I must be careful. Every part of her oozes danger.
Okay, so I can just say that. A remarkable performance.
That was a remarkable performance.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Do you perform here frequently? You're also the owner, if I'm not mistaken.
Sadly, I don't have the time. But this stage still calls my name. And I perform just a few times a year. And always with a new song.
So that was all the excitement.
I have many admirers, if that's what you mean. Yes.
Yes. It's quite daring. Yeah, we've already been over the picture. The place is elegant. For sure.
The place is very elegant. And, so's your room.
Why, thank you.
I kind of feel like I'm in a museum.
Well, that depends on the kind of museum.
The kind with nice things.
Oh.
Suspiciously nice things. Just like you.
Do you think I'm suspicious?
We'll see about that.
Try me.
Yeah, we don't really need to ask about Ibn.
Do you think one of your admirers might be behind the threats?
Those who admire me usually idolize me. No, I don't think it's one of them.
You know, the soul of an animal is extremely complicated. Sometimes all it takes is a bad look or some small rejection to turn admiration into hate.
That's a stillborn theory. No one hates me if they once loved me, Mr. Detective.
Ah, I see.
Okay. Why Deborah should nice girl, but why don't you come to me? The whole kid stinks. What are you trying to make me do? Do you have material evidence?
Do you have any material evidence concerning the threats?
You may think I'm irresponsible, but I didn't keep any of it. I simply couldn't bear to look at them.
Didn't you think maybe the police would need it?
I didn't think I needed the police. Moreover, do you think the girlfriend of Ibn Wessler could ever turn to the cops?
I see. So, what about me? How do I come into the picture?
It sounds ridiculous, but you're my last hope.
That does sound ridiculous, but I accept my ego and old habits.
You can't do anything else, can you?
Nope.
Something like that. A leopard can't change its spots. Deep behind the diamond skin lies the truth. It doesn't matter how hard Natasha's trying to hide it. She's scared. Now I must concentrate to finally find out what I want to know.
Okay. So now we're asking about the threats. Confident, mysterious, cold, and scared. She doesn't seem very scared.
What was in those threats, exactly?
The message itself is not a threat. It's just a word.
But a word again and again is threatening.
Exactly.
So,
You really don't have any idea which word could be used for a woman like me?
I guess I do. Yes, I think I know what it could be.
Whore.
Oh.
Cat got your tongue? Am I right? You heard it. I said what you were thinking. And yes, that was in the message. That was printed on the paper and painted on my wall in giant red letters.
Well, thank you for your honesty.
Okay. So Jesse lie low. Filmar. Anything to do with the dangerous relationship between you two? Or between you? Filmar.
What about Filmar? Is he here because of you?
Mr. Lowe helped me before, and yes, he was the first I approached.
You've managed to curb my enthusiasm a little.
Doesn't keeping 2 irons in the fire give me a better chance? But you don't have to worry. He didn't find anything. And he's not interested anymore, no matter how much I offer to pay him.
Why?
You'll have to ask him.
I think I'll do that.
It's not a fan on not an inside job. Who do you suspect? Dark Shadow from the past. Yeah, that seems the most likely suspect.
A dark shadow from the past? An ex-lover? A husband, maybe?
I'm surprised you asked that just now.
Well, I have my habits. Some call my methods peculiar.
What a curious way to put it.
I'm a curious kind of fellow. So?
I've never been married, and I don't really have any serious relationship before Hobart.
A more dangerous, not serious relationship, maybe?
I've never been with anyone long enough for them to hate me.
Love is just another face of hate.
So is hate a face of love then?
I guess. Were you on the run?
No, Mr. Featherland. I came to Clawville with a clean slate, and I'd like to believe it will stay that way.
You mean as the girlfriend of Ibn Wessler, the biggest mob boss in Clawville? Yeah, good luck with that. Natasha is a mysterious woman, but I must gouge out at least one of her secrets. Enough games. It's time to know why I'm here.
No. Stop beating around the bush.
Let's stop beating about the bush. How do you know
Oh,
Molly?
about the bush.
I'm prepared for that question, but it's still not easy.
You knew very well that if you threw in the name of my wife, I'd come to you no matter how vague and suspicious the case was. I just want to know if you're simply a manipulator or you're really that desperate.
I really know her. I'm not lying.
Oh, really?
Okay.
How? Were you a nurse too? Forgive me, but I don't think so.
Don't be rude and so cynical, Sonny.
I'm sorry, but that's me when feline claws are at my throat.
Molly is an old and good friend of mine. She has nothing to do with this, but I knew that if I didn't mention it to you, you wouldn't have come.
Yeah, Natasha, you're right there.
I knew you were a decent fowl, that you would help me. That's what you're famous for.
Don't go there. Flattery doesn't work.
Look, forgive me. I shouldn't have brought your wife into this.
You're right, you shouldn't have. But to be honest, I don't think she's my wife anymore. On paper she is, but I haven't seen her in years.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Really?
Ooh.
I did. I
Oh my
knew
God.
I checked you out before I sent Deborah.
Cluck me. This case is getting more and more intriguing. You played me from the start, didn't you?
It wasn't my intention.
But yes.
I'm an old cock, Natasha. I've played too many of these games, and I've been on the losing side often enough.
So, you're going to walk away?
You're damn right. I don't know if it's worth it for me.
Look, Sonny, money's not an issue.
Oh yeah, your fawn had already mentioned that. But unfortunately, it'll be hard to spend all that dough when I'm dead.
Dead? Don't even say that.
Do you have a gun?
Me?
Of course you, Natasha. Do you have it on you?
Not at the moment.
Well, let me give you some advice. Keep it with you, always. Maybe in your purse.
You don't think they, whoever they are, would hurt me?
Don't be naive, Natasha.
You never know.
You're right. I'll keep it with me.
I don't want to scare you, but 2 cops snooping around can mess something like this up, even if it's just 2 roosters.
You'll keep snooping? Thank you, Sonny.
Maybe you're getting yourself into even deeper trouble with me. Thank me when this is all over.
Oh. So the threat, or rather the threatening word in the messages sent to Natasha is simply "ha." It's brief but says a lot regardless. True.
Just one more thing, Sonny.
Natasha?
Please, come to 37 Rochester Street in Flower Town tonight. I'd like to show you something that could be of a great help in your investigation.
I was afraid this was coming. Why there? Why not here and now?
It's something I keep hidden there. I won't take the risk of Ibn or one of his men seeing it.
Isn't Ibn too dangerous to keep secrets from?
Sonny, a woman is naked without her secrets. I knew you would understand.
Oh yeah, I understand everything. So, when do we meet? The night is almost over.
I'll be there in an hour. Don't be early, and don't be too late.
Look, Natasha, you know...
Please, this is very important to me.
Sure, I get it. I'll be there.
Thank you.
Until later, Natasha.
Goodbye, Sonny.
Did I fully look at this? I don't remember.
This woman's aware of her charm.
Oh, rare and dangerous combination. Yeah, I did. Natasha is afraid and her fear is genuine, but she isn't telling me everything regardless, and I don't like it. Natasha has invited me to her weekend house to show me something. In any other situation I would be glad about it, but in this case I'm worried. The threat, or rather the threatening word, it's... okay. I don't know if I found out any more information. I don't think I did. Also, who is Hitch? Okay, we don't have him unlocked yet. Not like Hayworth or whatever his name is.
Do you have a light, Natasha?
I'm sorry. I've never smoked.
Really? That's very uncommon in your line of work.
It was uncommon in all my previous lines of work, too. But I promise that next time we meet, I'll bring you a box of matches.
I might take you up on that.
Pretty considerate.
No trouble at all.
I can now ask her stuff.
Do you have a...
Zarklub, Deborah, Hobart, message from Natasha. Hot damn, there's a lot of stuff. We'll just go through all of them.
Why did you name it the Tsar Club when you took over? It was the Millions before.
Maybe you can guess my origins from my name and my accent. I come from the eastern Tsardom of Stavonia. We are quite respectful of our leaders.
You feel that's not the case here in Clawville?
Here? No. Absolutely not, Mr. Featherland. Many here don't even know the name of their king. To them, he's only the Fox King. It's quite disrespectful and rude.
There's some truth to that.
Where I'm from, we choose our leaders ourselves, and whatever they do later, we proudly stand by our decision.
So that's why the name, in respect to your country.
Don't take me for so sentimental. It's only partly the reason. We lived there until I was 14. Then we had to flee. It doesn't matter why. In the end, I was the only one who made it to Clawville. So the name isn't because of nostalgia or respect. More like a reminder.
Wait, till she was 14. She's one old-ass cat. Jesus. So, Deborah?
So, why Deborah?
I could not seek you out in person. It was risky even to send Debbie.
It's too late now. Mr. Wessler is aware of my little investigation.
I'm sorry I got her mixed up in this. She's a lovely girl.
She looked like one.
So, Hobart?
May I be brash?
It's New Year's Eve. Everything goes tonight.
Ibn, do you love him?
In my own way? Yes, I do.
Whatever that means.
You can't understand this, Sonny. There are women who can't actually love. Not like they're supposed to. But that doesn't mean they don't love however they can.
That's not a real answer, is it?
If you only accept yes or no, then yes, I love him.
Achievement unlocked. Okay. Message from Natasha?
So this message...
I'm sorry I had to upset you, Sonny, but if I didn't take that step, would we be talking here right now?
Well, probably I'd be dead drunk and counting sheepmen in my dreams.
I'm good for you, you see?
You're a real angel.
Marty McChicken. I'm guessing she doesn't know much about him.
Why just me? What's wrong with my partner?
Nothing in the world. I just like to be discreet. I wanted to talk to you in private because of Molly.
Thank you for your discretion. It means a lot.
Don't mention it.
Alright. Olivia Blackwood.
So, who's this Olivia bird?
I know well what you're curious about. You want to know if she's sleeping with Ibn.
The thought may have crossed my mind.
You men. But guess what? Maybe she does.
You don't care?
As long as he loves me, I don't.
Well, that's your business. What do you know about her?
She's not the one threatening me. You can be sure of that. I know that was your next thought. The lovesick assistant is jealous of the boss's girlfriend and wants to flick her out of the picture. It would even stand up, but Olivia doesn't have feelings. If she let Ibn sleep with her, it's because she does what he says, nothing more.
That was so honest and raw, I'm inclined to believe it.
Well, there's that. It's everything. So we learnt more. No more clues. I did learn more information. Came from the northeast Sodom of Stavonia, from where her family had to flee. Later, when Natasha reached the city of Clawville, she was already an orphan. So according to Natasha, Olivia is perfectly devoid of emotion, which precludes her from standing behind the threats. That doesn't mean she's not Ibn's lover. Okay, I don't know what else I unlocked. Oh wait, codex entries, I think. There we go. So Stavonia. It's the bleak world of the proud Stavonians, mostly inhabited by predators and big cats. The political situation between Clawville and Stavonia is quite tense and delicate for both historical and commercial reasons. The Stavonia Sodom was the biggest loser of the meat war, but most animals have been considering them the potential trigger of the second meat war and the biggest threat looming over the modern world. Oh. So Alterra. The two-headed continent Alterra may only be the second biggest of the three continents of the wilderness, but it's home of the most advanced and most influential states of the world, like Nautica, the Stoa, Sodom, Averia, Valesia, and Swalasso. Oh my god. Vlavoslavia, or the Fron Empire, and of course Clawville, the city of 1,000 colours. The city lacking any colour, actually. Oh, whoops. I've got the bloody menu theme stuck in my head. Wait, what else is there? Oh, key. Okay. I will leave. Okay.
Well,
Weren't you supposed to be waiting in the car?
I was bored to tears, Sonny. I also thought maybe something happened to you.
You thought Natasha had eaten me alive, huh?
Well, who knows? You're such a fragile little thing.
I'm too old for this, Marty.
Then next time, leave the dangerous predators to me.
I didn't mean that, Marty. I meant you.
Oh.
So what else we got? Oh, she's here still.
Wessler's secretary.
Olivia Blackwig. You think she knows anything useful?
It's worth a try, Marty, but let me do the talking. She's not very fond of you.
What can I say? You know, back in the day, I flew from tree to tree. I was a free bird. Maybe I was playing her a bit.
New personal info. Okay. Oh, Marty dated Olivia for a short period of time, that's it. I don't want to know more about this.
Oh, it's you. How can I help you, gentlemen?
Look, we really don't want to dig into your personal life, but
But what exactly is my relationship with Mr. Wessler? And how close am I to him?
you don't beat around the bush, man.
Well, actually, I remember.
I don't have time to chit-chat, Mr. Featherland. So yes, I'm not one to beat around the bush. And no, I'm not sleeping with Mr. Wessler.
Well, thanks for the quick and straight answer.
Anything else?
No. Actually, maybe. We'll just keep trying.
Look, Olivia, you know, last time...
Please, Marty, there's no need.
Yes, there is. I know I wasn't a gentleman, and I know I should have called you, but I was young and...
You don't have to explain. I wasn't waiting long for your call. I forgot about it fast.
That's good to hear, I suppose.
Yeah. Oh, he'll be heartbroken about that.
I'm sorry we disturbed you.
Not at all. Have a nice evening, gentlemen.
Wow, there's so many things to talk about.
Do you come here often, Olivia?
No, not really.
Well, okay. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Wow. Quick answers.
You know, Ibn's not as ferocious as you'd think. On the contrary, he's become very different recently.
I heard. Don't you find that weird? A sudden change of heart?
Sometimes an animal just has enough. Fed up and wants a change. I deeply respect that.
Well, thank you for your honesty, ma'am.
What about Natasha?
What's your relationship with Miss Natasha Katsenko?
We've talked a bit, that's all.
There's no tension between you? You know, the pretty secretary.
Well, thank you for your compliment, Mr. Featherland. No tension. Natasha's an intelligent woman. I respect her.
Is that mutual?
That I can't tell.
It probably is. Weekend house.
If I'm not mistaken, Natasha has a weekend house in Flowerville.
Yeah, that's right.
Can you tell me anything about it?
I've never been there. Allegedly, it's beautiful. Elegant and luxurious. Just like Natasha herself.
Okay. I suppose that's everything. Henchman.
Excuse me, pal. My name is Santino Featherland.
Gabriel, what do you want? Chickens.
Do you happen to know
Chickens.
where Mr.
Oh, nice. We
Wessler
actually have a
went?
new
Do you
person.
take me for a fool? Get out of here while I'm in a good mood, birds.
Okay. Thanks, big boy.
Okay, we got personal info. I get the feeling he don't like birds.
Listen, pal. Maybe if
Did I stutter, chicken?
Get lost.
Wow. What a dick.
Listen, Pat. What a lovely kitten.
Yeah, clearly. Well, we unlocked a thing about him. Gabriel. Oh, he's on the next page. Hey! These are links. Quiet and deadly, he is most likely from Stavonia. This Bobcat is most likely Ibn Wessler's goon. You don't say. Well, we spoke with him. Oh god, he's still there. Why is he gonna be staring right at the camera? God, it's awful.
So, have you talked to Natasha?
In fact, yes. She was, kind of mysterious.
I bet she was. You know, I've never abandoned a case before. Not voluntarily, anyway. But that woman...
You're, too old for this shit, huh?
As you say, pal.
That's exactly how I felt, too.
Before you leave, take this and examine it closely.
What is it?
The reason I've decided all of this is not worth it for me.
Wow, that sounds encouraging.
Take care of yourselves, guys. This case, maybe it goes deeper than you'd think.
Oh, that makes my feathers stand on end.
Ah, old croakers. You're safe while I'm here. Okay, I didn't say anything.
They both had a look of being so pissed. More info from Filmar. There he is. Not him. There it is. So it seems Filmar also used to work for Natasha, but he got out of the case before the ground got too hot. Anyway, he kept a piece of evidence, as any good PI would do, which could be very useful to us. I think he may have given us it. Seems he did. What the hell is this?
We stepped into it, didn't we?
I have no idea what that even is.
Of all that's furry, what kind of a list is this?
Exactly. I have no idea, but I don't even want to find out.
Those names, all top dogs. Maybe they play cards together.
Sure, that's very likely. Anyway, I pried this list out of a dead man's hand. Somebody dropped him outside the forest, a few miles from the Wessler residence.
I should have known she was keeping secrets.
Keeping secrets? She's the secret herself.
Thanks, Filmar. This could be important.
Don't thank me. Maybe I've just signed your death warrant.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, shut up, Marty.
Hey, new location. My god, so much stuff. So we got a new clue, which is this. I only recognise a few names on the list Filmar shoved into my hand, but all of them belong to the respected elite of Clawville. Could be a wedding roster, but I doubt that's the case. Okay, so there's that. I think we got something new for Natasha. Yes, we did. The list with all those imposing names must have something to do with Natasha, and thus the threats too. I think I may have unlocked something for Ibn. Yeah, I did. After the show, Ibn left the Tsar... Oh, the Tsar Club suspiciously fast. Interesting. Oh, wait a minute. Is that on about Marty? Yeah, okay. Places, we got the Weekend House. Natasha Ketsenko's Weekend House. It stands in the cleanest and most separated quarter of the city, in Flowerville. I'm curious about what she's hiding there. Okay, guess all we can do is leave. Do I have, like, limited areas I can go to? Oh yeah, I can go to the Hop Dog. I can go to Clawville's PD. But, to the Hop Dog.
Ooh, a nice cup of coffee a la Zip, huh?
We're not here for the coffee, Marty. Zip always knows more than what he lets on. It'd be worth interrogating the old trash panda.
If he forgave us for wrecking his joint last time.
He'll never forgive us, Marty, but we helped him out of trouble so many times, he's not gonna have any choice.
I hope you're right, old bird.
Hell yeah. Alright, go on in. Where's the... Oh yeah, the entrance is over here. Always forget. I always just forget I can move the camera.
Jeez, boys. Out of 2,000
Oh, there's music.
in the city had to end up here, huh?
Hello to you too, Zip. How's it hanging?
I had no problems until now.
Ah, don't be such a drama queen. We just want to ask you a couple of questions, then we're out of here.
And we won't even trash your place this time. What do you say?
I say let's get it over with very, very quickly, chickens.
Relax, pal. We'll be as fast as a hummingbird.
I'm not your pal, and you're as far from a hummingbird as I'm from a polar bear.
Oh, come on, Zip. Don't be so hard on yourself.
They're not nails, they're claws. Hey! Oh! Timothy. God, he looked so weird. It's a seagull with a notepad.
Damn it, what's the scribbler doing here?
Sniffing some juicy story?
I think I still owe him a great big left hook.
What did he do this time?
Oh, nothing. Just since I first met him, I wanted to punch him in the face.
I can understand that.
We don't have to talk to him, right?
Impossible to avoid, Marty. Not if he hasn't gone blind or deaf since we last saw him.
Oh my god.
Timothy Saltwater is the meddler journalist of the Clawville Chronicle. That wouldn't be a problem in itself, but unfortunately, he's a huge fan and the architect of the Chicken Police legend.
So he's a massive fanboy. Oh, cool.
Hello, Timothy.
Hello.
Scribblers don't celebrate New Year's.
Hello, boys. What a pleasure to see you. Answering your question, no, not really. Not me, anyway. I'm always where the story is.
Mm-hmm. And where's the story now? I can't see it anywhere.
It just stepped through the door, pal.
Oh, you mean us? Well, I think I'll have to disappoint you.
The Chicken Police are back together? I can't let that go without an ink stain, am I right?
No, Timmy, you can. We're not working, we're just having a little fun, that's all.
I'm not buying that, boys.
You'll have to, Tim.
We'll see about that.
Is that rag you work for still around, Tim?
You mean the most read and highest ranking newspaper of the city, the Clawville Chronicle?
Oh yeah, that's what it's called.
I see that you still have your famous sense of humor, Sonny. Such a joy.
Yeah, I do.
Oh my god, that was awkward.
So, how about you tell me what you're really doing here?
Not a chance, Timbo. The truth is, we're already leaving.
Sorry, pal. Maybe next time.
Aw, poor guy.
So,
Alright, that's everything. That's all I came here for. To talk with Timothy. Boop, boop. So, Scribbler Tim, real name Timothy Saltwater. He's a douchebag, a real nosy bastard, and an annoying little shit. But still, I have to admit, he is the best investigative reporter in Clawville. Back in the day, he had a big part in the Chicken Police, becoming what we were for a long time. Real Stars Cops. Stars Cops? As in, like, Resident Evil? Be careful, you'll have a mutant coming after you. We'll go to PD. Because of course. Always got the limited areas.
Sonny, what exactly are we doing here?
Let's hope we can learn something about Natasha and Ibn by sniffing around before we visit that weekend house in Flowerville.
Learn something? From Phyllis and Roy's?
Well, I wasn't exactly thinking about them.
Yeah, figures.
Go on in. Is there anybody new? Hey, Bosco. Okay. Look at him.
Old Bosco's slowly becoming the same piece of furniture we are.
Sure. You remember when he was just a little green lapdog? For a while, we even had to babysit him.
He always was a talented little pooch, I have to admit. But the filth that seeped into everything in Clawville has reached him, too.
It reaches everyone one way or another, right?
One way or another, it does, Marty.
It's just the way it works. Anything else?
You had a fight once, didn't you?
Oh.
At one of the winter solstice parties.
Yeah, we both drank too much. It was over a manatee named Margareth. That was before Laura, of course.
I haven't seen many fights that memorable in my life.
Yeah, and the girl didn't go with either of us.
She was a wise manatee.
Personal info? Really? What, that Marty fought with Bosco over a woman? couple of years ago, Bosco and Marty had a huge fight because of some girl in the office. Neither of them got her in the end, but at least both gained some valuable life lessons. And a few scratches, of course. I can't imagine how a fight between a chicken and a dog would go. Actually, I can imagine how it would go, and it would not be well
talking to him?
for the chicken.
Who knows? Maybe he heard something interesting.
Is it worth talking to?
Oh. So... Oh, I can actually ask about the strange list of names. So Phil Marlowe.
Do you still remember Philmar?
Do you mean Philip? Of course I remember. He's got quite the reputation with that Philmar alias.
We just met him. Small world, huh? Do you know what he's up to these days?
Yeah, as far as I know, he's investigating petty blackmail cases and sneaking after poor bastards cheating on their wives.
Anything else? Did he get mixed up in something that stirred up a storm recently?
Yeah, I don't know about that. We haven't seen him at the PD for a while. He's usually a frequent visitor. Why? Did he run into some fishy business again?
Possible, Bosco. But I'm not sure he'd want to make the same mistake.
Wise decision.
A strange list of names.
Listen, Bosco, what do you make of this list?
Maybe it's the guest list of some fancy ball. These are some rather influential names, the ones I recognize anyway. Movie stars, politicians, a few names from the Council of 12 even, if I'm not mistaken.
You're not.
Are you blackmailing them? Because if you are, I'll gladly accept a nice big juicy bone in exchange for my silence.
Of course.
Screwing around, Bosco. It has nothing to do with our case.
Which is what, exactly?
We're still not gonna tell you.
Alright, Natasha.
Listen, Bosco, what have you heard about that singer, Natasha Katsenko?
You mean that little bimbo fooling around with Ibn Wessler? They say she's the jackpot, but I've never been into cats, you know.
You couldn't be more racist if you tried, Bosco.
Don't misunderstand me. I don't have a problem with cats at all. I'm simply allergic to them. I can't stand being around them. I don't even take cases with cats.
Good for you. I should have used that excuse myself.
Why? Is your investigation related to her?
What? No, of course not. We just came from her show. That's why I asked.
Oof.
And what's she like?
Well, I guess your cat allergy would go away for the rest of your life if you met her.
Really? Maybe I'll have a go and see for myself one day.
I guess that's everything. What else we got here? Oh yeah, we got a new codex entry, and we've still got this I can look at.
Did you know there's a theory that the Foundation War was a hoax? That the reptiles deliberately kept in the background, but in reality, they're the ones controlling the city from the underground even now.
What? Where did you hear
Oh.
that? I'd never heard such sheep shit before.
I read it in Tomorrow's Word. That's a pretty prestigious newspaper.
I wouldn't use that trash to wipe my cloaca, Marty. It'll rot your brain.
Well, at least I read something other than the labels on liquor bottles.
Hey, that was a bit below the belt.
Yep, but true.
You got me.
Oh god. My cloaca. Alright, we have 2 codex entries now. And then I can go to the weekend house, I suppose. Bum, bum, ba, 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 da, ba. Oh, we've got quite a few things. Not bad. Alright, so what do we got? Here it is, the Council of 12. So although Clawville is a monarchy, the actual power and jurisdiction, aside from the king, are in the hands of the Council of 12, or as most animals think, entirely, and the king himself is only a puppet and a symbol. The members of the council are the mightiest animals in the city after the king, employing not only politicians but influential businessmen as well. The Founding War. It was the Great War between the Alliance and the Swamp Clans that finally decided Clawville's fate, and raised the city in the lands of the Alliance among the great colonial powers. This marks the beginning of Clawville's time, meaning it occurred exactly 942 years ago. Damn. That's everything. Right, weekend house. Whoop. Bum 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 bum. Oh, good scene.
Well, if there's one thing I'd learned during 20 years of detective work, it's that if someone wants to meet you at a remote location at night, you should bring an army for backup. One time, me and Marty were stupid enough to underestimate a situation like that, and we never really recovered.
Wait.
And yet, here we were again, about to step alone into something
Oh.
hauntingly familiar.
I can't tell if this is something...
Only one tactic remained, as the old dogs say. Balls to the wall.
No, I can't tell if that's something that's happening now, or if it's what has happened in the past. So that was someone dead. Oh dear.
This gives me the creeps.
I wouldn't say I like it either.
Let's take a look around before we go inside.
Textbook.
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
Shut up, Marty.
The hell is that? We got a shoe. Yeah, it's still a yellow shoe.
Damn.
It's not a good sign.
Maybe she just lost it when she hurried into the house.
Yeah, right.
Do you think it belongs to Natasha?
No idea. Do you think I measured her feet when I was in her room?
Not sure I want to know, but I wouldn't be surprised. Should we take it?
Hell no. I'll buy you one if you want. This is police business.
Do you mean the real cops? Do you think...
You're on a raid.
My
Oh god.
crest is tingling.
Damn it. Well, thank God I have a weapon on me, or two.
When do you not have one?
Fair point.
God, he sleeps with his guns.
Stop staring at it. You're freaking me out.
Okay, I just like shoes.
Furry hell, Marty. I don't want to know. Stop.
Oh my god. I just like shoes. The word.
So, this is the word. What can I say? The message is loud and clear.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
What matters is who is it for and what does it mean?
I can't misunderstand that if I wanted to.
We'll see.
Wait a second, did that bimbo put a spell on you? As you used to say, don't let it cloud your objective judgment, Boss Bird.
Watch who you're talking to, boy.
Yeah, I'll have you know I'm your senior.
You wrote that down?
It burned into my mind.
Don't really need a word to write it down. It's not exactly something hard to
You
remember.
wrote that down?
Entrance.
Marty, before we enter, did you bring Big Bertha?
Of course. She's in the trunk.
It's time to get Her Majesty out.
That's what I like to hear.
Car trunk. Aha! Number 2, Big Bertha.
Let's go.
Hello, my beauty.
Just don't point it at me.
Aw, scared? Take it easy. I swore I'm not gonna shoot you again.
Very gallant of you, partner.
Why, are you still pissed at me? I'm happy to remind you why you got shot the first time.
I get it. Just shut the fuck up already.
Oh my god. These puns.
It's the nothing.
What was that?
Forget it. Just an old quote from a movie. It means it's fucking dark in here.
Flashlight.
I didn't bring one.
Me neither. What a pair of fucking professionals.
Yep.
But you do have a shotgun with you.
We should have shotguns for this kind of deal.
Is that from an old movie?
No, it's an original.
Figures.
Oh god. Ooh, that's an S. You can see the crack. There's a body and it says "ha." Oh dear.
She was lying on the floor as if she was sleeping. She looked peaceful. Almost.
Oh, it was
A large
Deborah.
pool of blood ruined the picture. Poor, delicate Deborah. Maybe you were too pure and innocent for this city. But in the end, its filth pulled you under. You know, no animal can swim in high heels.
Wild gods. Fuck even.
Yeah, it's her. Deborah. The girl who came to my office.
I figured. But what the hell happened? Was it Natasha? Is this what you wanted us to see?
No. I mean, I don't think so, Marty. She seemed very attached to the girl, and I believed her. Furthermore, she has no motive to kill her. Natasha meant some object. Something maybe the killer wanted, too. And the poor girl was trying to protect it.
Did she seem that kind of girl?
She risked a lot simply by coming to see me. She would have done it for her mistress.
Why is she naked? Was it sexual? I mean, there's no sign of struggle. She seems untouched. Maybe she knew her assailant. Was it a lover?
This looks premeditated. So far, the messages have appeared in weird places, but this is a new level. It's no longer just about empty threats.
Well, maybe Natasha's on her way here right now. Or she was already here and something happened to her, too. Kidnapped, or worse.
Those are possibilities, but we can't wait. We don't have time for guessing. Search the house. Search everything. The room's not trashed. Whoever did this wasn't looking for the same thing we are.
Or they knew exactly where to find it. Wait, what are we looking for exactly?
I have no idea, but it's something important. Things like that have a way of getting noticed when you come across them.
Amen to that.
Oh my god. Well, that's not what I expected. Dead body. So there's a purse. Just dead body.
Message. Here too.
Yes, but this isn't about Deborah, and wasn't meant for her.
It was meant for Natasha.
Obviously.
What have we gotten ourselves into, Sonny?
I don't know, Marty, but let's get ourselves out of it as soon as possible.
This is just a really weird image. Human body with a tail and a... God. Animal head.
I really shouldn't be here, you know? It's New Year's Eve. I should be out partying, not dealing with this shit.
Well, it's a little late for that. I told you it was going to be a rough ride.
What you told me was it's gonna take a few hours and it's practically nothing.
And you believed me.
Yeah, very awkward pose.
I was an idiot.
There you go.
I don't see no wound though. Yeah, no, it's a tail.
Poor girl.
Pretty
How
sure.
old was she?
I hope so.
25?
Yeah, something like that.
What are we gonna do about her?
Nothing. We can call the police. Anonymously, of course.
Is that everything?
Poor thing.
That's everything.
Poor
Poor thing.
Anything interesting in there?
Yeah, I think there is.
New item.
There's nothing else useful in there.
Back out. I unlocked something. I wonder if it's the... Is it info? Oh yeah. We found Deborah's body in Natasha Katzenko's weekend house, naked with a message on her back. Oh, she was in an Impala, that's it. Could not remember. Yeah, I don't have anything new. Okay. Family photo. What the f... It's so weird. Because they're all dressed up.
This must be Natasha's family.
Wealthy.
Do you think she's from the Stavonian Tsar's family?
Oh, nobody could have survived that massacre. But I'm sure this family was also close to the fire.
What is she doing here anyway? What, an alias? Keeping secrets, and now this case? Do you think it's all connected somehow?
Let's not draw hasty conclusions, Marty. Look at those clothes. Could it be a military family?
Maybe. Or Stavonian fashion.
Your intuition always astounds me, Marty. What would I do without you?
There you go.
We can't take it with us, but remember what you've seen.
Yes, sir, Boss Bird, sir.
What are you trying to tell me, Natasha?
Okay. What else we got? Strange sculpture with painting.
A human. Mythical creature. Quite the cult in Iveria. The whole country's full of these statues.
Does it mean anything?
They say humans are the keepers of secrets and the messengers of chaos and destruction.
You don't think...
Let's take a closer look.
Okay, I got another entry. What's this? Can't look at any of these.
Damn.
Oh.
Just like in the adventure books. Rich animals are all insane.
You have a point.
It's a handle. Okay.
Oh, you can't be serious. Is this some kind of...
Yeah, it's a riddle, Marty.
But it doesn't make any sense. Why use something as simple as this when a 4-digit number is almost impossible?
An idle whim, or the riddle has a meaning?
Maybe. 4 animals into 4 places. What does it represent?
Think, Marty. Where did we see 4 animals holding something in their hands?
Yeah, okay. What do I have that's new? This?
SN. Could be the initials of a person, a place, a company, or a club. Too many possibilities. But we must find out where it's from.
Okay. And I got another codex entry, which is which? Humans. The human is a mythical creature appearing in many stories and legends. Usually it appears as a wise creature, a keeper of secrets, but it also has a dual nature because chaos and destruction follow in its wake. According to most, the essence of its symbolism lies in the fact that certain secrets require a substantial price to be paid. By uncovering these secrets, we bring a curse upon ourselves. Some believe humans are the messengers of Kvaditi, the god of nothingness, and usually depict them as angels with wings. Oh. We have a weird painting.
It's an exceptionally beautiful piece. What does it depict, I wonder?
I have no idea, Sonny. It's so art, I'm scared to have an opinion. Nice.
Yeah, it really is.
Nice.
Okay. What else we got? Oh, that's how I can leave. There's a phone?
We should call the department. Anonymously,
Oh.
of course.
Do you still remember the number? I haven't called my own workplace in years.
Cretin. Of course I remember. 555-111.
That's an easy number.
Since when?
Since they invented the telephone.
Yeah, of course. No, I knew that. I was just testing you.
Yeah, right.
My god. Right, pick it up. There's 5. Oh, so good. Such a satisfying phone. Boom. There we go, dial. Are they gonna pick up?
Clarville PD, how can I help you?
I found a corpse. A woman. She's dead. Cold. The address is Rochester Street 37, Flowerville.
Sir, please, would you repeat that?
Rochester Street 37. Write it down and hurry up for the sake of the wild ones. Hurry! Hurry!
Like a
Harry.
pro.
Harry.
Yep, like I've done it before.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot.
How can you forget a case like that? How many times have you seen a 3-headed monkey in your life?
What?
I have a memory of a chicken, you know?
That's for sure. Now let's get the hell out of here.
I found a body. She's dead. Oh, what a voice. I don't know if you could get extra info for calling random numbers. Maybe. Don't look like there's much else. Empty fireplace. What? Oh. Oh, right. Okay. Oh dear. Huh. So what do we got? We have a lion. Oh my. Oh, is it going to be like what the wild ones are? It's probably something like that. We've got a tiger, a fox. What else is there? Wolf, I think? Eagle, lion, fox, tiger, sheep. Huh. And then do I turn this? I guess so. Oh. It's a vault. Or a safe. Behind the fire?
Hello there. What could this be? Maybe a piece of a painting.
And there's some kind of squiggle on it. The signature of the painter? Yeah, I can't make it out.
Okay. You think you'd do this before you rang the police?
It's a piece of a painting. Judging by how well it was hidden, I'm sure this is what Natasha wanted to show us.
But Natasha's not here to show us.
So a piece of a painting? That's it? And what's that smear on it?
It's too illegible to be a signature. It could be anything.
Well, maybe Natasha can help us. After all, this is what she wanted to show us, isn't it?
Well, that's if we find her. She should be here by now.
True. Well, then what's next? How about we peck around town some more?
We could do that, but I think we should gather what we know and try to figure out where we can go from here. Bourbon in my office?
You know what? After all this, I could use a drink.
Right answer.
New location. Oh, I wanted to read. Crap. So we have Hotel Atlas, we have Clarville PD, Mullen's Newsstand. That's new. Sure. New location.
Should we say hi to the old beaver?
Oh, the music.
Sure. Mullen is an old friend, so he certainly deserves a hello. And we do need information.
God, I love this
People know
song.
as much about Clawville as the old wood chomper. An encyclopedia in the flesh.
Yeah, he always has something.
I don't know, it's like elevator music. It's really good. Did I get a codex thing? I did not. I did get a new place though, which is probably Mullen's place. Mullen's Newsstand. A tiny kiosk in the heart of the Calavera Hills. It's small, almost invisible, but hides one of the most crucial things in this shithole: knowledge. Oh, a book. What's this? Dead Silent Night. So you've got like a buck and a koala? Okay. So the Clawville Chronicle, that's a lot, and they're out in the rain. Oh, they're ruined.
The Clawville Chronicle. The most read and probably the most biased newspaper in the city. It's supposed to be a royalist rag, but the separatist overtones are getting stronger and stronger every day.
We have Chandler's.
Chandler's used to be quite a prestigious cafe. Magnificent animals had breakfast here, and in the evenings, philosophers and writers would get drunk together and argue. The place is now just a second-hand bookshop, just a shadow of its former self, like so many things in this city, like me.
Okay. What else we got? Mullen's.
Some things are indestructible, right?
Yeah. Mullen's kiosk's been here since I was a little chick. My old man used to drive here from the other side of town for his daily papers.
Jesus.
Yeah, many still do. He certainly is something.
Mullen's a wizard from a forgotten age.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh yeah, that was another thing we got, was Mullen. We unlocked his info. So, Hercules Mullen. Of course, that's his name. A beaver. Old and full of secrets, like the city itself. Mullen is an old comrade from before the times of the Chicken Police, so from terribly long ago. I used to call him Uncle Mullen, even when I was just a fresh patrolman. Even though he's only a couple of years older than me, he represents many things I wanted to become. Honest, wise, and always cheerful. Mullen knows almost everything about everyone, about everyone worth knowing. We should use this to our advantage. Okay. Mullen! What kind of voice is this guy gonna
We're
have?
getting older and older, and Mullen's not changing a bit. Where's the justice in that?
He's just eternal.
Like an ancient god or something. Or the personification of the city.
What a lovely thought. But if the city took shape, it would most likely be some kind of vermin.
Yeah, true. But that wasn't very politically correct, coming from you, pal.
Hey, you know I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I know, Marty. You're too good for this world.
Aw, thanks, boss.
It wasn't a compliment, Marty. Mullen never closes his kiosk, not even on New Year's Eve.
My god. Papers must be getting so wet. Oh wait, he does have like a cover here. I highly doubt that would stop the papers here getting wet though, but whatever.
Hey, Hercule. What's up, old friend?
Hello, me lads. It's good to see you. What are you doing around here where you never see a cat go by?
Oh my god, he's got a great voice.
We're working, Uncle Mullen, just like you. But I'm afraid we're also walking a little bit outside the law.
But it's New Year's Eve. Couldn't it wait a bit? Whatever the case is, it can't be that serious.
I'm afraid it is. Maybe you can help us with a few things. After all, you know everyone in the city.
What a compliment. But of course I'll help if I can. I know you ever since you appeared in the city. Young, fresh, full of ambition. And little Marty had been just a chick when he was already coming here every day with his daddy, eh? You're like me sons, so you are.
Aw, thanks, Uncle Mullen.
Oh my god. That was the best voice. Even on New Year's Eve. Of course he's Irish. Oh my god.
What's up, old man? Is everything all right?
Me bones are creaking. My eyesight's getting more and more blurry. And sometimes I hear sounds that aren't even there. I think I'm getting old. Or maybe I've gone crazy already. But the old ticker's still ticking. So, here I am.
Ah, it's good to still have an old familiar spot in the city.
Nothing lasts forever, boys. So, what is this dirt you've ended up in again, eh?
Just a simple case, strumming personal strings. That's why I couldn't refuse it. You know the tune.
Well, yeah. Same old song, eh?
Yeah, it's a classic.
Oh my. Is that everything? No.
Seems him and me are very much alike.
Okay.
So, what is it you want to know? I'm at your service, me lads.
Me lads.
Old pal. Let's see.
Alright, now we can actually ask stuff. So,
Ibben's a ruthless gangster, that's for sure. But he's not bloodthirsty or stupid. You're not in danger until you're in his way. And that's not so easy to manage as the whole city's in his hands.
How come they never tried to approach you, Uncle?
What? Of course they tried.
What the hell?
They wanted to buy the whole area and build some huge parking garage on it. Mongrel Mick, Ibben's #1 thug, came here and threatened me more than once. If I hadn't dug me heels in, the others would have sold up. The lawyers behind me, even Biff, the owner of Chandler's. But I told them, over my cold dead carcass.
Oh, looks like it worked.
I'm too much for him, lads. Or I'm just too famous around here to get rid of. We could say Ibben's almost almighty, but he avoids scandal like rats avoid fire.
That's a good one.
I'm a poor nobody, my lads, but my name still carries meaning. This place has always belonged to my family. If my dead body had been found here or in the Times, it would have caused a scandal, even without any evidence. So, he usually listens to reason.
When I talked to him tonight, he seemed confused, dissolute, and impetuous to me.
That's uncharacteristic. Are you sure it was him?
Are you joking? Ibben Wessler's not usually confused with anyone else.
Of course I'm joking. Beaver humor, you know? Nobody gets it. Not even the beavers.
Good one again.
oh my god. Right, Marty.
Martin, my lad, what's up? How's that beautiful wife of yours?
Laura's perfectly fine, thank you.
It's crazy you could grab an amazing woman like her, son. Are you blackmailing her with something?
Ah, I missed your famous beaver humor.
I'm just messing with you, son. Anyway, you look good. You're in good shape. You look more like a turkey than a rooster, if you ask me.
Thanks.
This is priceless. Thanks, Hercule. We'll be back again soon.
Yeah, sure will.
So Monica, wait, Monica Rosen? Monica? Is that the hummingbird from the PD?
Nice girl. She used to come here for
I
a
think.
while, but I think she moved downtown.
Yeah, she's the poster girl for workaholism.
Oh, there we go.
She lives in an apartment across from the PD, but sleeps at the station, if she sleeps at all.
Some animals just
There it
race
is.
and race through the years of their life until someone stops them and makes them wind down.
Is there someone like that waiting for everyone?
Indeed there is, somewhere. Usually not where we're looking for them.
Yeah, right.
So, Hercules. I always just say Hercules, even though it's probably not right.
How's Desiree?
What about her? She's still beautiful, and she's still my wife, and I still don't get why she hasn't left me already.
Because she's too much like you stubborn old dam builder.
You see, you're right about that, sonny boy.
And, the cubs?
Cubs? More like jumbo cubs. Johnson's a hotshot lawyer in Galadia, and Timmy also left Clawville to try his luck in Grassmore. But who could blame them?
Good move.
Ah, yeah, but they visit me often, though. They're good kids.
I know, pal. They're from a good litter.
If you say so, sonny.
I like this guy.
You know anything about a woman named Natasha Katsenko?
Sonny boy, what have you gotten yourself into again? That lass is Ibn Wessler's protege, to put it politely. She's the crown jewel of the city, a shining new star. If you dare talk to a gal such as her, you can expect some serious lead poisoning, me boy.
Well, I suppose I should have come to you first for advice. Doesn't matter now. We're in it, Uncle. Up to our combs.
If you'll accept the advice of an old shaggy beaver, get to the end of it as quickly as you can, and try to make it out with all your feathers.
Yeah, that's the plan. But do you know anything about her? Anything, interesting?
As I've heard, Natasha is quite a mysterious lass. She came from the Stavonian Tsardom and fled to Clawville, but from what? No one knows. Some years of her life are shrouded in mystery, and that rarely means good.
You're right about that. So, that's your advice? Be careful?
At least, sonny boy. And one more thing.
What's that?
Never fall in love with a woman like her.
Thanks, Hercule. I wasn't planning to.
Nobody plans to, sonny. Just take care of each other, okay? And always carry a good gun in your pocket.
Oh, I always have one in every pocket, old-timer.
I know, Martin. I know.
Okay, I learned a lot of stuff. We got stuff on Natasha. So, okay. Oh. Okay, whatever. I guess there's nothing new there. We learned about Ibn. Dirty little paws reach every dark corner in the city. Even good old Mullen was approached by his men several times. Then we learned about Monica. Did Monica seem... Okay. We have Monica's such a workaholic that she even moved into the block opposite the PD, but despite the move, she still sleeps at the station very often. And then we have more on Mullen. So old Mullen's kids flew out of the nest a long time ago, but he's eternal and unstoppable, just like some kind of ancient rock the city is built upon. There it is. I think that's everything. So we can now leave to the Tsar Club.
So what are we doing here again, Sonny?
I don't know. Maybe we could question Natasha.
Do you think she's here?
Who knows, Marty? We'll see.
There's Philmar. Maybe he knows something.
Is he stood right in front of me?
Maybe he's not drunk as a skunk.
Stop projecting onto others, old chicken.
Ah, shut the clock up, Marty.
He's in front of me, I think.
I'm sorry I hurt your precious feelings, Boss Bird.
Yep, there he is. Creepy bastard.
Hey, old bird. What are you waiting for out here in the rain?
Is that you,
Oh,
boys?
he's pissed.
I'm a
Of course.
little, tired.
I can see that, pal.
Oh, it's alright. I just can't find my car. I don't see very well in the rain. It's my eyesight's pretty bad. I should wear glasses. Imagine that. A hawk wearing glasses.
Yeah, it's funny.
There ain't nothing funny about it, Snowflake.
Oh, alright, sorry.
Have you seen Natasha or Ibn since we left?
Ibn? He scuppered off a long time ago. Natasha? I haven't seen her.
Thanks anyway, pal. Good luck with finding your car. You, want some help?
Could it be that I didn't come here by car? What do you think, Sonny? Old friend?
Well, I wouldn't know that, Phil, but, you take care, all right?
Ah, you're telling me? Oh, that's funny.
Okay, so he's drunk.
Sonny, pal, listen.
Oh, Jesus.
Tell me, Phil.
I like you.
Ew.
Really, I do. So listen here. Whatever happens, you hear? Whatever happens, never fall in love with that woman.
You mean Natasha?
Who else would I mean, bird brain?
Okay, Phil. I promise.
Like hell.
That's two people that have told us to not fall in love with Natasha.
Maybe I came by bike.
Bike, huh? I have a hard time imagining that, pal.
Yeah, right. Me too.
Maybe you flew, huh?
Don't you provoke me, Marty. You hear?
Hey, I was just kidding. Don't peck off my tail feathers, brother.
Is that everything?
Maybe.
There we go. My god. He's a shit-faced. Okay. Filmar. Filmar is soaked to the bones. Hey, old buddy. It's so cliche. Oh my god. And there's that. Where else can I go? Clawville PD? Sure. Anywhere that's not a main story.
Nowhere to be seen. Praise the great wild ones.
Well, let's hope this is a good omen.
Maybe finally the pincushions have started to do something with themselves.
And maybe it's not a coincidence, since we've just found a dead body, Marty.
Yeah. What can I say? The night's starting to get off, huh? Just like the good old days.
Well, let's just hope there won't be any more surprises tonight.
You
no
don't
more
believe
deaths.
that, do you, boss?
Can't believe Deborah died. Still sucks. So what's changed here? Oh. Ew.
Officer Barkman, one of Blood Boil's little
Oh
proteges.
god, he looks gross. He looks like cross-eyed.
Shouting in 3, 2, 1.
And action.
Martin, what the hell do you think you're doing?
We're just patrolling, sir.
At the station?
No, we're here for something else, sir.
You missed me, huh?
No, sir. I mean, yes, sir. I mean...
Why are you grinning, Santino?
I can't grin, sir. I have a beak.
Don't be cute. I can see it in your eyes.
Should I close them, sir?
Don't you peck at me, chicken, you hear?
We're not even here anymore, Chief. We just quickly stopped by for something.
Get out of my sight.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god, that was great. I'm not grinning, sir. I have a beak. Oh, wow.
You're on duty. Am I right, Martin?
Yes, sir.
And why the hell are you standing here? Don't you have something to do?
I do, sir.
Then fuck off. And you, Sonny, don't even think about saying anything. I can already see you're dying to say something funny.
I wouldn't think about it, sir.
Oh my god.
Am I right?
Oh, it's the same, okay. God, I love this game. It's so just stupid. They really do. I can't grin, sir. I have a beak. Oh my god.
Hey, Mon. Is the boss, angry today?
Angry? That's an understatement.
I see the New Year's madness has started. Everyone busy?
As normal, boys. The city's gone crazy, and we already have our first dead body. They
Our
found
fist.
a girl in Flowerville. It's a nasty case.
What do we know about it?
Sonny, you know I can't tell you.
Oh, come on, Mon. I only have 120 days left. We could pretend these are my last beautiful days.
On my feathers, Sonny, stop that. It's so not your style.
Ah, he's been like this all day.
Shut up, Marty. Come on, Mon.
All right. Though I don't know much. The girl was found inside a house. I won't tell you the address. I have a hunch you already know.
Why do you think that?
Never mind. Anyway, she was naked, but there wasn't any sign of a struggle. There was a message written on the wall and on her back, too.
That's all?
That's all.
Thanks, Mon.
You're not gonna ask what the message was?
Oh yeah, what was it?
You already know, don't you?
I'm an open book to you, Mon.
One I've read too many times.
Oh my.
Can I be honest? I'm worried about you boys. You haven't gotten mixed up in some shady affair, have you?
We have. Sorry, Mon. I could never lie to you.
Well, then I strongly advise you to get yourself out of it because I'm not in the mood for your funeral, all right?
For the gods, don't be so extreme, Mon. It's just some routine sniffing around on New Year's Eve.
You don't do routine, boys. When you're sniffing around, fire and chaos follow.
Hey, you're not Meredith H. Marble, the author of the Chicken Police books, by any chance? That would have been a great blurb.
I'm not joking, boys.
Okay, Mon. We'll be careful.
I love her little glasses. I'm wondering how they don't fall off her head, though.
Don't do anything crazy, all right?
Okay, Mon. No promises, though.
Don't do any...
Alright, so that's the same. Questions?
I see the boss is ready to explode today.
What did you expect? The madness kicked in and he's got to be at the PD. Deputy Malloy's blind drunk.
What's the name of the old man's wife again? Poor lady.
Marcia. She was waiting here for a while too, hoping it'll only take a few minutes. But as soon as they saw the state Malloy was in, she got into a taxi and went home.
So that's why the old hound's so angry.
Please, boys, don't make him more so, all right?
Unfortunately, I can't promise that, doll.
As usual.
He gets pissed off just looking at us. It's not our fault. Strange
What
card.
we found, Mon? Does this mean anything to you?
It's beautiful. Embossed, gilded. These are rare. But I've never seen anything like this one before. Where's it from?
I'm afraid that's a secret, at least for now.
You haven't taken vital evidence from a crime scene, I hope.
Oh, what are you thinking?
On my feathers. You're gonna be
Oh,
in
that's
trouble,
where we got
boys.
it.
Only if we don't wrap it up, Mon.
Oh, that's what was in the purse. I didn't even realize.
Listen, Mon, that girl they found in Flowerville.
You've seen her, right?
Yes, we were first on the scene.
Boys, you know I should report you immediately, don't you?
We know, Mon. We're only asking for a little more time. We're hot on the trail. If you learn anything, would you, please tell us?
Are you crazy?
Hey, keep it down. Blood boils right behind us.
Please, Mon. It's a matter of life and death.
God damn. Okay, but only because I can see how much it means to you.
Yay!
Thanks, doll. We'll be forever grateful.
Oh my god. We've got so many people on our side, it's great.
Good old Philmar hasn't been sniffing around here recently.
Yeah, he was here a week and a half ago. He used the archives and took out some public records.
That's all?
That's all. Oh, and he asked me out for a coffee.
I hope you said no.
Why are you so interested, Marty?
No, I'm not. I just...
I told him no. Just like I told you no on all 25 occasions.
Glad to hear that.
Oh my god. Marty has a problem. Okay. Yeah, so in here I can actually talk with Marty. Did I read that codex entry that I picked up from Mullen? No, I didn't. Grassmoor is a savannah country that had been one of the colonies of Clawville for 2 centuries before gaining its freedom in 792. Grassmoor is mostly inhabited by peaceful herbivore animals of exotic species. He has more than... yeah, he does. He sleeps with his guns. He names his guns. What am I doing? Oh yeah, talk.
Shouldn't you be somewhere else, Marty? I mean, anywhere else.
You know, I spend every New Year's Eve in here, Sonny. Ever since that New Year's Eve. It's better if I try to distract my thoughts, and work's the best way to do it.
You mean fire rounds all night long?
You drink, I fire. No offense.
No offense taken.
And you, boss? Do you still think about the bloody New Year's?
Almost every day, Marty. Almost every goddamn rust-eaten day.
Okay. So what the hell's this? Oh, the bloody New Year's Eve. The night that changed Sonny and Marty's lives forever. It started with a strange call and an unexpected visit from a tigress, and ended in a hatching house where the duo had to witness an unprecedented massacre. Sonny became personally involved in the case when a strange figure in a top hat targeted his family, but escaped before he could have been apprehended. In truth, the case was never officially closed, but under the pressure of the Attorney General, the papers had reported as a glorious triumph of the Chicken Police. This is where the legend originates from, started by an unfortunate lie. Oh.
You know, pal, you're damn lucky with Laura. A woman like her.
With a feathery loser like me?
I didn't mean it that way.
You're right, though. And don't believe for a second that I'm ungrateful. I give praise every day that I have her.
And that she hasn't already eaten you for breakfast.
Yeah, that too.
Okay.
Not that I want to dig around in your private life, but weren't you ever afraid of her?
Of Laura? Why, because she's a predator?
Yes, and because you're a chicken. And because you work for the predatory division.
Nope, boss, never. Not for a second. There isn't a woman in the world more gentle than her.
I believe you, pal. Good for you.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, is that everything?
Well, who's gonna be the first one to get emotional? Come on, give me a hug.
Ah, shut up, Marty.
Okay.
Well?
That's everything. Right, we can leave. Yep. I keep forgetting you can zoom. Oh god, did not want to do that. Seems we don't really need to utilize the zoom though. So we have... oh, I actually can't go back to... oh, it's because I'm at Clawville. No wonder. The police department. Hotel Atlas.
We had no choice but to continue the investigation where it started. In that shady little apartment I called home. The only lead was the list Fillmore gave us, with all those imposing names on it. But what could it mean? And why did Natasha keep it secret from us? But most importantly, what did all this have to do with Deborah's death? The trail started to get cold, and so did the air outside. There was something unsettling in the black clouds, hiding all the stars. I prayed that they didn't bring an early snowfall. The night was already painful enough.
Alright, so now what happens?
So, what are we doing here?
Trying to calm down. I'll have a shot.
Sure you will.
And we're trying to put the pieces together, of course. Figure out what's next.
And what is next, Boss Bird?
Let's take a look at what we've learned so far.
Oh.
So,
okay.
How did this whole case start?
Oh, we get to investigate. Oh, damn. What? Okay, so it started with Natasha. Yep, that's going to be right. Oh, this is cool. Letter, list. Oh yeah, strange threats. That's it. Connect. Oh, right. Okay. So Natasha and the threats, but what's the connection? This is pretty cool. Like I'm an actual detective. So they were clearly addressed to her.
Yeah, the threats are meant for Natasha, no doubt about that.
Oh, this is awesome. That's it. Now what? So we have a strange list. That's it as well. Oh right, okay. I can put the pin in with this, with the
There was
list.
something Natasha didn't speak about.
Showed it to us. She kept it secret.
Natasha is terrified, and she's in real danger. But she kept this list hidden from us. It seems too important to keep it a secret.
Oh, now another person. Oh, that's Olivia. So now what are we doing? A possible suspect. I mean, if are we going off of who could have killed? I don't know. Natasha and Molly? I would have said Lewis. I mean, I don't want to believe it's him, but the last person seen with Deborah was Lewis. I guess that's correct. Plus, he's kind of a... what is it? Upstanding person in the club, so he might have a clue about it. Maybe.
But what could we do with this list?
You may know something about him. About it. Yeah, there we go.
I know only one person who moves in circles high enough to know where it's from. Lewis. We must ask him if we want to get out of this dead end.
So it wasn't trying to find out who killed Deborah. I hope we find out. Case closed. That's really interesting.
So the card is maybe a dead end. The piece of painting too.
But the list Philmar gave us...
Exactly. Full of those imposing names. And I only know one person who moves in similar circles.
Lamar.
Yes, Marty. It's Lewis. Exactly.
Of course, it's Lewis. But where do we find the Bunny Man?
Call him.
Well, since he owns this building, I'm hoping he's here. It's worth a call.
You know his number?
Yep.
By heart. 555-932. I wrote it down in my notebook as well.
Oh, you are a professional, Boss Bird.
Hey, where's the phone? There it is. 555-932. And boop. And there we go. Got him. Bum 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 bum.
Hey, Lewis, sorry to disturb you again. Could you come over to my place? I have a question for you. It's very important. It's about a case.
A real case? With the chicken police? Of course, Sonny. I'll be over in a few minutes.
Thanks, pal. I owe you one.
One? Just another second.
Okay. I mean, he owes us more. Oh, we owe him more than one. Whoa, God, he is fast.
Good old rabbit. I can always rely on him.
Yeah, blink and he'll appear.
Thanks, Lewis. Again.
Oh, don't mention it. Besides, it was my big dream to help you with a serious case.
Well, let's hope you can help. What can you tell me about this list, old pal?
Well,
these names. I know half of them personally. Maybe even more.
Oh.
I knew it.
But I have no idea what kind of list this is.
here we go.
But these are all members of the upper class, politicians, business people. Oh my. Even the commander of the Royal Guard.
Damn.
Oh.
But I really don't know what it means.
High-ranking
So,
people,
is it
eh?
a dead end?
I'm afraid so.
Yeah, that sucks. New function, ask. Deborah, Hobart, Natasha.
May I ask what you have gotten yourself into? This looks serious.
It's complicated, Lewis, but nothing good. I can tell you that much.
Ah, is there anything else that I can help you with?
Maybe there's something.
Okay.
Maybe I should ask something specific from him.
I love how they make it very obvious, like, maybe I should ask something. Ask, you idiot.
The girl who came to me tonight.
Yes, she's a very lovely young lady.
She's
Where
dead.
did you take her after you two left?
Where she asked me to Flowerville.
Oh.
Flowerville. Rochester Street 37?
Yes, exactly. Why?
Luck.
Did something happen?
Nothing good, Lewis. Nothing good.
Oh dear.
This?
This?
Oh, my goodness.
I think we have a bingo, gentlemen.
You see, I also have one of these.
A card? Like this? Really?
What's it for?
Yes. It's a membership card to a very exclusive club.
Oh.
Very.
That's what
Very.
I'm talking about.
What does SN mean, Lewis?
It's the sweltering Nile.
But that's a...
Well, yes, it's a brothel.
Oh, God.
But it's not like that. It's something completely different.
Calm down, Lewis. We're not going to tell anybody.
Thank you so much.
Oh.
It is rather embarrassing.
He frequents a brothel.
Listen, Lewis. How do we get in?
You want to get in? Well, if you show them this card, they'll surely let you in. But it will be obvious you're not regulars there.
We're used to that.
So, are we going to a luxury brothel?
Correct, Marty. Thanks for the help, Lewis. I owe you one. For the third time today, I think.
Oh god, please no nudity.
I don't know what you said to him, but after you finished, he almost immediately van disappeared.
Really? That's suspicious.
Or he had business elsewhere. It's New Year's Eve. Everybody's going somewhere.
Oh my god. I love Lewis. When he struggles to say a word, he'll just replace it. That's very clever.
I didn't see her after the show. If I'm not mistaken, she usually leaves when everyone else has already left.
What else do you know about her, Lewis?
Oh, not much. What everybody knows. She was a dancer, then a backing singer, then star, and then club owner.
We found out as much already. Do you think she'd fled the Stavonian massacre? That's why the secrecy?
Do you mean the massacre of the royal family? I'd say her accent is a dead giveaway, and her name too, though it's undoubtedly an alias.
So it's possible that she is a part of the royal family?
I don't think so. Nobody could have survived that awful night.
I knew that was going.
You're probably right.
I get it's probably intentional, but regardless, it's still very good.
What should we know about the place, Lewis? Besides what they're dealing in there?
No, it's an elegant and exclusive place. Not everybody visits them for that, you know. Some animals just go for company.
Sure.
I see. I guess it's mostly visited by the upper class.
Mostly, yes. The wealthy who have a taste.
Yes, of course.
Is it true what they say, that it's some kind of hidden stronghold of the royalists?
The Nile is a proud herald of the coexistence of all the species, yes, but stronghold? I don't think so.
But the place must be an eyesore for the separatists, right?
Oh, don't worry for the girls, Sonny. They can defend themselves quite well. The separatists wouldn't dare to go near the place.
Well, we'll see what they have to say about these two old cocks.
That was a little bit, equivocal.
Oh my god. Okay. So we learned about Lewis. Well, well, it seems old Thumper likes to kill time in a very luxurious way. The Sweltering Nile. An almost legendary luxury brothel that is visited mainly by members of the upper crust. And by Lewis, as it turned out recently. So I can go up the Sweltering Nile. Oh, I can only go there. Okay. Sweltering Nile. Oh, shit. Chapter 2, The Killing.
To Marty's delight, we were heading toward the most exclusive brothel in Clawville. The separatists and those opposing the monarchy hated the place, just like they hated everything that supported interracial relations and peaceful coexistence of all species. So the place wasn't just a brothel, it was a symbol. But just like a brothel is not a worthy symbol, Clawville failed to turn out the way it was intended.
Oh. How interesting.
Well, here we are. The kingdom of long legs, silky skin, and fluttering lashes. We've arrived.
Is that a lemur?
Calm down, Marty. Watch your blood pressure.
Yes, it is. Oh, what the hell? Foxy lady. Lemur lady. Bird fella. Receptionist. So we got a bunch of pictures. Oh, wow. Well, this is, you know, borderline. God, they're a snake. Oh, it's so weird.
You swallowed so hard, the whole place shook.
Are you kidding me? I've never seen anything like this before. Is this even legal?
My thoughts exactly.
I don't know. Vice?
You really must be joking. Vice in Clawville?
Okay, I was pulling your leg. But still, it's a little hot in here.
Oh, cool down, Marty. Don't even look over there. Remember Laura, your wonderful girlfriend, whom you love more than anything.
You don't need to tell me. All I'm thinking about is her.
With a hatchet in her hand.
More like my nuggets.
Oh.
That's...
Well, that was like the hardest he's left.
Laura.
That's it, Marty. Just slowly turn away from the pictures.
Laura.
That's it, Marty.
I think that's everything.
Just slowly turn away from...
Oh my god. What else we got? Oh, we've got a dog dame. Another picture. These are really weird.
That woman, she's familiar.
Do you think it's her? The broad from the Bloody New Year's?
God damn it, Marty. Do you have to say it out loud? It gives me goosebumps.
Chicken bumps, more like.
Anyway, I don't know if it's really her. I always get confused by the exotic ones, but... yeah, maybe.
Honestly, it gives me the creeps.
Yeah, me too.
Me three.
Anyway, she's a very attractive gal, huh? And this photo is really something. Very, artistic.
You call that art?
This is what real art is about, Sonny. It's beautiful and mysterious.
Well, you should have seen the picture on Natasha's wall. Your heart would have skipped a beat for sure.
Wait, what picture? Talk to me.
Nothing. Forget it. It's not important.
Hey, you're not getting off that easily. I want to know.
No, my friend. You have to earn that.
You're a real bastard, you know?
I know, Marty.
Everything.
Maybe it is really her.
Okay. I know there's one more picture. God, please don't be worse. What the Okay. I was about to say, what the fuck is this?
I don't even know.
God.
Good God.
Hey,
God
keep it
damn.
down, Marty.
I see it now. Of all that's furry.
Yes, it's very furry. Or more like, shaggy.
Oh my god.
This picture. This one's really artistic for a change. This picture.
Alright, hopefully... God, I really hope there's not nudity. Especially in a game like this, it'll be extra weird. Because they have animal heads. And tails. Jesus. Foxy lady.
Gentlemen, would you be so kind as to help me?
With pleasure, ma'am.
The zipper always comes down on my
Oh my god.
dress. Would you kindly zip it back up?
Can I, Sonny?
What am I, your mother? Do what you want, for God's sake.
Happy to help, ma'am.
Oh, what a gallant young man.
Clucking lords.
Wait. Oh my god, why am I... Why? Do I have to do it slowly? Oh. I think I did it too slow.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can I try again?
If you'd really like to, please be more careful this time.
I think I went too
I
slow.
will be, ma'am.
Seems I can do it as many times as I want. Why do I do it? Why am I doing this? Meh. Oh, we're going a good pace. Ah. Oh. Oh, beautiful.
Oh, thank you, honey.
Marty,
What a
ma'am.
minigame.
Marty McChicken.
Thank you, darling Marty. I'm much obliged.
Anytime, ma'am. Anytime.
Only took me 2 tries. Booyah. Alright, well that was a game. Zipped up her dress.
I think she must be the receptionist.
Bravo, Mr. Detective.
Why'd you have to be like that all the time?
Well, sometimes I seriously can't
True.
decide if you've become totally stupid over the years, or it just entertains you to act that way.
Well, you know, that's a good question.
That's exactly what I mean.
But yeah, it definitely could have been worse, now that you mention it. I also just love how Sonny is incredibly snarky for the entire game.
My name is Day-Night Diamond. Welcome to the sweltering Nile, gentlemen.
Miss Diamond, I'm Sonny, and this is my partner, Marty.
If I may, miss, you have a beautiful name and exceptionally wonderful stripes.
Marty, not now.
Oh, thank you very much.
Please excuse him. He doesn't visit places like this very often. Me neither, to be honest.
Oh, nothing to worry about, gentlemen. There's a first time for everyone.
You're absolutely right.
We're just interested in a certain lady called Deborah.
Deborah. We don't have any employees by that name right now, but if you want,
Oh my gosh.
any of our girls would love to be Deborah for a night.
No. Excuse me, you misunderstand. She doesn't work here.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
It's kind of confusing, but let me try to explain.
Please, I'm at your service. I'll gladly answer any of your questions.
You hear that, Sonny? Any questions?
Shut up, Marty.
Fuck's sake. This area is just going to end up being probably the most... the funniest area of the game. Just because of how awkward it is. So we have Diamond. A zebra. Beautiful, calm and professional, and probably a courtesan. So pretty zebra receptionist behind the desk at the Nile. Oh my.
If you have a specific question, please go ahead, officers.
Oh, you've noticed we're cops.
It's pretty obvious.
Please don't take this the wrong way, but it was evident the moment you turned up.
Should we take that as a compliment?
If you'd like.
Score. Oh yeah, ask questions.
I wouldn't want to offend you, far from it, but it's evident you're from the police, even without this.
Is it that obvious?
No, it isn't, but, you know, here in the Nile, we have a keen eye for this kind of thing.
Right. I understand, ma'am.
Okay.
Do you know a gentleman named Louis C. Hayworth?
Of course I do. Mr. Hayworth is a regular guest at our establishment.
I see.
Aha.
How regular, if I may ask?
I can't give you any information about that. House policy.
We have that too. It's called the law, ma'am.
If you have any questions of that nature, please come back with a warrant.
Touche.
Don't think we've come across Hayworth yet. I don't even think he's in my book of people.
Does this list mean anything to you?
This? I'm not sure. No, nothing.
Don't you see some familiar names on there?
I do, but everybody knows those animals. Personally, I have no contact with any of them.
I see. Oh, thank you.
Strange card.
Look, she gave this to us. The girl named Deborah, the one we asked you about.
I see.
Do you know what this is?
Of course. It's a membership card.
Was this person a regular here?
If this belonged to her, then yes. I can check for you. Please, the ladies will entertain you while you wait. I'll be right back.
Thank you. Much obliged.
Oh, she's gone. Okay.
May I invite you gentlemen for a drink, perhaps?
No, thank you. We're in a hurry.
Oh.
Poor Marty. I've not actually spoken to any of these.
That guy's stare gives me the creeps.
I can see why.
I've always told myself that birds are weird.
What did you just say?
Huh? What? Me? Nothing?
Oh.
Is he a bouncer or a guest? I'd rather not ask.
She's what I call an exotic beauty.
Well, that's one way to put it.
Hey, every animal's the most beautiful thing in the world to someone.
Yeah, you're right.
Oof, I don't know about you, but I go weak in the knees for stripes.
Please, Marty, I don't want to know. And I don't care. Keep it to yourself. And let's get out of here quickly.
Can't I even talk to you anymore?
You can. Ask about the weather, or how's my lower back. Those two are even connected if you want to know.
Old fart.
Beauty is relative.
And we have the dog name. Not what I wanted to go on.
These brides are elegant. Just like Laszlo said.
Louis.
What do you think could be the old rabbit's type? Fluffy tails? Furry ears? A raspy tongue?
Oh, for the love of God,
Jesus.
stop it.
But just think about it.
Please shut up, Marty.
How young is this girl? Damn.
This place is clubbed up.
Do you think they're forced to do this?
Marty, we're not here for that. Just for the information we need.
Yeah, but you know what, Sonny? We're fortunate to be able to choose what we do with our lives, huh?
You are, Marty. You have the chance to work with Santino Featherland. Me, on the other hand.
My God.
A fine young gal, that's for sure.
Quite tall, too. A door.
I apologize for the wait. Please, come with me, gentlemen.
So you were successful.
My mistress, Madame Zavas, would like to meet you.
You mean that, Madame Zavas?
As far as I know, there's only one of her, so yes.
Please, miss, take us to her.
With pleasure.
Madame Zavas?
Madame
What the hell?
Zavas was a legend in Clawville.
She a crocodile?
Her name was known all over the wilderness. She's an avid royalist, former member of the Council of 12, spy master, assassin, businesswoman, and courtesan. To be honest, I didn't even know she was still alive. She's no spring chicken, that's for sure. She could also be my mother, or maybe my grandmother. First Ibn Wessler, now her. Honestly, tonight it wouldn't surprise me if His Majesty Hector III didn't grace me with his presence.
Alright. Wow, okay. Well, I learned some new things. New people. Do I have any new clues? I do! Oh, whoops, I should have done this. Deborah is dead and the word whore is written on her back too. The card we found on Deborah is a membership card of a luxury brothel, the Sweltering Nile. The legendary spy and courtesan Madame Zavas runs the brothel. We'd better be careful, her reputation is known all throughout the wilderness. Oh, there it is. Zavas. Me book's getting filled. I'm only missing 5 people. Woohoo! Crocodile. So her smile is fake, her story is fake, but the danger is real. Madame Zavas is a spy and a courtesan who was already a legend when I was still just a little chick. There were tales about her beauty and her lethal coldness. Time never stopped for her either, but she doesn't seem any less dangerous than what the legends say. Now she spends her days as the owner of the luxury brothel, the Sweltering Nile. Oh. What we got? Tribal artifacts. That's another picture. That's a picture of her?
Interesting pieces.
Do you think so? It's the art of my people.
She's huge.
Crocodiles?
There are many kinds of crocodile in the wilderness, Mr. Featherland. This is the art of the Nilenites.
Ah, hence the name, the Sweltering Nile.
It's a river, Mr. Featherland. My ancestors lived by this river a long time ago.
Ah, interesting.
Thank you.
Nilenites. What am I doing? Codex, there we go. Don't know if I have another bloody new year. Okay, the Nilenites. The Nilenites is an ancient culture gone extinct. It used to be a huge substantial empire in the southwestern tropical region of the wilderness. One famous, still living representative of this culture is Madame Zavas, the legendary spy master and courtesan. Well... God, dead clock. The clock is dead.
Is that the time already?
Have you noticed your clock's not working?
How observant you are. That clock isn't meant to show the time, it's a decoration. A memento.
It's beautiful.
Indeed.
There's something weird about that clock.
Is it this by any chance? It looks like it's a button. What else we got? Every kind of book. Ooh. Oh wow, there's actually...
There are books here on quite a variety of topics.
Oh, it just says the same thing. Wait, so what have we got? Owls Don't Blink, Slime and Punishment, 7 Pieces of My Mind, The Death of the Horse, 49 Years of the Reptile, 1 Key to the Animal Mind, The Red Pig. Okay. I'm just seeing if I can see any duplicate books from, like, the artwork. I don't think I can, surprisingly. It doesn't look like it. Not bad. I really don't want to look at this, but it's something I can look at, so... Okay, it's not as bad as I was thinking.
What a painting! Congratulations, ma'am.
Marty.
Yes. It's beautiful indeed. It's more than 40 years old. You know, I was considered pretty then.
Oh, don't say that. You still look great, ma'am.
Thank you. It feels good, but no. There's no need for lies. Those days are long gone. Every age has its truth and its beauty. For me, beauty is not in the looks anymore.
I agree, ma'am.
Everything?
Yes. This is the Zavas from the legends. Beautiful and deadly.
Okay. Oh, what are we doing? Let's talk, I suppose. We'll look at her first.
So she is the legendary Madame Zavas.
Madame Zavas.
Let me introduce myself properly, ma'am.
Mr. Zadino, I know who you are. And I also know your partner. The legend of the Chicken Police is always one step ahead of the Chicken Police.
Thank you. That's flattering.
May I ask what you are looking for exactly? here on this night?
You know, that's an interesting question. The card we've shown your lovely colleague
Belongs to an old friend of ours, whom we haven't seen for a long time here.
And the name?
Unfortunately, no, Mr. Santino. That's confidential information. In my line of work, discretion is everything.
Curses.
Well, you know, in our line of work, the law is above everything.
Oh, do you think so? I could tell you what your colleagues think is also above everything, but as I said, discretion.
Look, ma'am, we don't want to impose. We're conducting a private investigation, which started off as harmless, but now it's murder.
That sounds serious.
It is serious. That's why we'd be grateful for your help.
In that case, I'm at your
Hey.
service. Ask your questions, and I'm going to answer to the best of my knowledge. As long as you're not wading through muddy water.
Fortunately, I swim very well for a chicken.
I swim well, too.
Well, you're built for that, so, you know. I can now ask.
So, gentlemen, what do you want to know?
Let's see.
Strange card, Lewis C. Hayworth. Oh, Hayworth is bloody the rabbit. I keep thinking about Hayworth. I keep thinking it's somebody else. I don't know why, but it's not. It's the rabbit. God.
As I was saying, it belongs to us. Only our most valuable guests have one of these. And our employees, of course.
Oh.
The employees, too. Good to know. Can you tell me if this card belonged to a guest or an employee?
An employee, I would guess.
No.
I thought so. Yes, thank you.
I'm guessing it's an employee. Not necessarily, it's just what I think.
Lewis Hayworth is a good friend of mine. It surprises me that he's a regular here.
You wouldn't believe our client.
Hey, she's laughing.
You would be shocked.
No doubt. Lewis, does he come here often?
Not so often.
Thank you for the vague answer, ma'am.
The mystery is thrilling. The thrill is life itself.
That was beautiful, ma'am.
Alright, a list of names.
Tell me, have you ever seen this list?
I have.
And?
Am I right to assume it has something to do with the sweltering Nile?
It does, yes, but I can't tell you more about it. No.
Discretion is key.
Absolutely.
Natasha?
Do you know Natasha Katsenko personally?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Tell me about her.
Warm-hearted, protective, quick-tempered, fierce. Yes, fierce.
Thank you. Very useful.
Here we go. Questioning. Oh.
This place isn't just our home with the girls. It's a sanctuary.
Really? How?
It symbolizes why the city was founded almost 1,000 years ago.
Jesus.
Unity, love, freedom.
Interbreeding?
That too, yes. Do you have a problem with that?
Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't. My girlfriend's a predator.
Really? I'm glad to hear it.
Okay. I guess it's time to question. Oh god, we're gonna see Sonny from the bloody front again.
Deceit is everything to Zavos. She used to be a spy, so I'm gonna take her every word with a grain of salt.
Oh. Okay, I'm just under halfway. Oh god. I don't know why, it just looks so odd. But then again, chickens don't exactly have wide heads like cats or dogs do.
Who's behind the legend, Miss Zavos? Who are you, really?
Just an animal raised to survive, Mr. Featherland. And because I've been taught, I know how to survive. I always was what I had to be.
And you managed to dodge my question. Clever.
Well, you see, this is one of the typical elements of survival. The way of dodging a delicate question and still making the questioner believe he got the answer. But you're too cunning and experienced, aren't you? You're not an easy one to fool.
I'm trying to maintain appearances, ma'am.
You should. Appearances, most of the time, are stronger and more dangerous than the truth.
Oh, no impression. Survivor. Okay. But yeah, they do have pretty dinky heads. For the most part, when you see a chicken, you don't really see it from front onwards. You usually see them from a side, so you don't really realise just how thin their head is.
Tell me, were you really the king's spy?
If that's such an open secret, then I haven't been doing my job very well, isn't that right? Yes, I was a spy. But that's such a blunt way of putting it. I always say I used to undertake confidential, generally political assignments of a delicate nature for the king that were in the interests of national security.
Put that way, it sounds rather romantic.
Don't believe the cheap fiction, Mr. Featherland. Espionage is anything but romantic.
I believe you, madam.
If you must know, I only did it because I believed I could protect those that I serve. Weapons have only one use in this world: to keep the peace. Yes, I always thought about myself and my craft that way.
Thank you for your honesty, ma'am.
I've just realised she actually has scaly hands. That's a really cool feature. I like detail, not feature. Protective.
Why did you decide to open a brothel?
You know, this place used to be an orphanage. Then after the Great Avian Plague, a hatchery. Then young mothers lived here who had nowhere else to go. That's when I took over.
Young mothers and prostitutes.
Codex entry.
That feels like a sharp turn.
2 codex entries.
No, it didn't happen like that, of course. The process took 20 years, but one thing remains the same. I wanted to help girls who had nothing and no one. To help them.
And this was the best you could do, helping them sell their bodies.
You see things very superficially, Mr. Featherland. We're a family who helped each other even at the worst of times, took care of each other, and what's most important, survived. Yes, survive, no matter the cost.
And it's the cherry on top of the most treasured secrets of the rich and famous.
Very insightful, Mr. Featherland. There's truth to that. Knowledge is power, as they say. And we know a lot about powerful animals that could be used as weapons. Or the opposite. That could avert a war.
Oh, if I guess who the card belongs to, will you tell me?
If I guess who the card belongs to, will you tell me?
I wouldn't say that's an acceptable price for such a secret as this, but if you guess right, I won't lie to you. Then, I will tell you you were right. Yes.
Deborah.
Good. Let's see.
Oh.
The answer to my question. Natasha Katsenko.
Well, Mr. Featherland, it seems the gossip about you is right. What gave it away?
It couldn't have been easier. There's a beautiful woman with a mysterious past, trying to keep it a secret, while someone's threatening her with the exact same thing, leaving rather unmistakable messages behind. Plus, we found the card on Deborah, who was her best friend and confidant, so she was either trying to hide it or destroy it forever, so no one could find out the truth. Am I right?
Good job I didn't have to guess.
Indeed,
I'd have been wrong.
Mr. Featherland.
So if I'm not mistaken,
no clue.
Natasha used to work for you before she met Ibn Wessler. He fell in love with her, gave her a job at the Millions Club. The rest is history.
You have talent, Mr. Featherland. I'm really sorry you're not working for the government.
I am working for the government. I'm a cop.
Are you sure, Mr. Featherland?
Touché.
Well, I am for 120 days.
Natasha used to work here. We can put it that way, but you know, this isn't just a workplace. She also lived here. She was part of our family, and we still love her very much.
Right. That puts everything in a different light. Zavos is a true survivor, always was. And she's proud of that, even to this day. Maybe I can get her to trust me if I play to this part of her.
She's proud of that. Try to protect her from what? Everyone in the city thinks you're dangerous. What about that? Saw yourself in Natasha?
Why did you take her in? Maybe you saw yourself in Natasha.
She was only 17 when she knocked on the rear entrance of the brothel on an unusually cold, rainy night. I opened the door myself.
Was Natasha alone?
Yes, completely alone. Her left arm was slashed with an ugly wound, and she was frozen to the bone, barefoot, only a thin nightgown on her.
Did she tell you what happened to her?
After I brought her into the house, warmed her up, and changed her into new clothes, that was the first thing I asked. But no, she didn't tell me. We became very good friends, but I still don't know what happened to her and where she came from, or how she knew about this place and the rear entrance.
And you weren't bothered by all those secrets?
That would have been very hypocritical of me, don't you think?
Yeah.
No, it didn't bother me. I make a living out of secrets, Mr. Featherland.
I see.
Oh.
Do you know where Natasha came from before Clawville?
Naturally. The poor dear couldn't even deny it. Even her name's eloquent, her accent, but mostly her manners, Mr. Featherland. She's from Stovos, and she belonged to the upper class of Stavonian social circles. She could barely even speak the language when I first met her.
That's all you know about her. An ex-spy like you must have checked up on her new protege's past.
That's the most exciting thing. Yes, I have. Multiple times putting my most treasured connections to good use. But nobody found anything. Natasha's trail could only be traced back to the Stavonian border. What happened in that country, no one knows.
It's rather curious, don't you think?
It is, Mr. Featherland. Yes, curious. That's why I've always been rather fond of Natasha.
Did it touch you deeply when she left you?
Indeed, it did.
Zavos is protective. It seems she's dedicating her whole life to her proteges. If I concentrate on that, maybe she'll open up to me.
Why did you let her leave with Wesley? Have you kept in touch? Ask how if they kept in touch. Also, what's Anastasia? I'm not sure if I know what that is. Maybe I do, and it's just, you know, I can't remember it clearly, but it doesn't sound familiar.
Have you kept in touch?
Only occasionally, Mr. Featherland. She writes to me every few weeks, and very rarely we talk on the phone. But I haven't heard from her in weeks. The truth is, I've started to worry about her.
Did she give no sign of being in trouble?
Never. No. Natasha's not the kind to talk about her feelings.
Yeah, I've noticed that myself.
Yeah, when was the last time you saw her?
When was the last time you saw her, Madame Zavos?
Maybe around 2 months ago. There was a ball, attended by Ibn Wessler, his beautiful mate Natasha, and myself. Yes.
Was she herself? Did you feel like she was afraid or worried about something?
On the contrary, she was unrestrained, free, radiant. She was in love. Yes,
in her own unique way.
What do you mean?
You know Natasha loves on a different level than most Clawville women. Or most women in the wilderness, in fact. Maybe it's because of the Stovonian origins. Perhaps it's something else.
So you didn't notice anything strange about her?
Well, if anything could be called strange, it was that I saw a woman positively floating above the ground, who previously used to stand on it with 2 feet.
I see. Thank you, madam.
Oh, there we go.
How did you feel when you learned Natasha was going to leave?
Honestly, I was very hurt. I loved her as a daughter. How would you have felt?
I couldn't say.
And I still couldn't stop her, and you know why?
Of course I do. Because you loved her.
You've been in my shoes before, am I right, Detective? Yes, I can feel you have.
This isn't about me, madam. Please stop changing the subject.
I have felt betrayed on a certain level. Yes, and offended, and alone. Even amongst all my friends.
Were you disappointed in her?
Only in myself, Mr. Featherland. But I have a hunch you know this feeling very well.
Yes, you're right. Well, thank you for your time, madam.
Anytime, Detective. Yes, anytime.
5? Oh yeah. Living legend. So Natasha worked at the Swallowing Nile brothel before Ibn Wessler discovered her and got her out of there.
Please, gentlemen, wait here a moment. I would like to show you something that could help you.
Oh, that's excellent news. Thank you. We will wait.
Do you trust her?
Not in the slightest. Even her smile is fake. This woman wallowed in other animals' secrets until she became one too.
Oh, right.
That's exactly how I feel.
Anyway, now that we're here, we can take a better look around.
Just what I was thinking.
Yeah, when you mentioned it, I was like, I don't know if that's a TV show or something. So I got a clue. Natasha worked at the Swallowing Nile brothel before Ibn Wessler discovered her and got her out of there. We learnt a lot of stuff about her. Madame Zavas, yep. Zavas and Natasha did not only know each other, but had a serious close relationship. Not even Zavas could trace every piece of Natasha's obscure past, even though she tried to utilize all of her connections and influence in the matter. It touched her deeply when Natasha, whom she loved like a daughter, left the Nile for Ibn Wessler. So we got 1, 2, 3, the clue, which is 4 things. And I think maybe 2 codex entries. I got to it, yeah, that's 6. So the Great Bird Flu, or the Great Avian Plague, was an epidemic that spread to the entire continent of Alterra and killed almost 40% of the world's avian population. In Clawville, the disease wreaked havoc, killing almost 50% of the city's avian population. Finally, the bird flu was subdued by a vaccine developed in Averia and the establishment of several hatching houses, but the damage it caused hasn't been repaired even to this day. Wait, what was this? Hatching houses. After the Great Bird Flu, several hatching houses were established in Clawville. These places were maternity wards, orphanages, hospitals and homes for new mothers, but first and foremost, their most important function was to revive the city's avian population. The enterprise was slow but successful, and today almost a third of Clawville's population consists of several different species of birds. Not bad. So we know we have the clock. The question is whether I can do anything
for sure.
with said clock. I'm assuming I can, I just don't know what. Oh, I can move it. Where did it? Okay. Oh, right, I've just realized. Oh, so I have to choose. Right, okay. I'm doing it like a traditional. What is it? Can I hit the button? Leave. Oh, maybe not. Unless, wait a minute. I thought like what I would need would be around here.
These books are here for a reason.
Oh.
They mean something.
They are.
These books are here.
Death of the Horse. Wait, 49. Okay. There's a 1. Just looking for any other things that have 7. Okay, 1 or 7. 7 pieces of the mind. So 7 or 149. Yeah. Oh wait, I got this the wrong way around. The short, stubby one is the hour. We'll try 749 first. There we go. Clever. They're using the butts.
Hidden door. Who'd have thought?
She is a legendary ex-spy.
Yeah.
Well, this. It's something I've never understood. Why isn't a key good enough? I mean, you can take that with you, but riddles can be solved by anyone.
I don't think many animals get to be in this room, Marty. And the other thing is...
maybe she wanted us to find it.
Exactly what I'm thinking. Who knows? Anyway, we're going in.
Mm-hmm. Hmm? Oh shit, I didn't even notice the door. I'm blind.
This room is not like her at all.
The other must have been for show. Marty, this is the reality. We're talking about a professional spy.
A former spy.
Still, if anyone knows how to mask her real face, it's her.
This is true.
You think this is who she really is? Cold, dark, and tiny.
And full of secrets.
Okay. We have pictures on the wall. Ladies of the Force 872. Oh, that's so weird to look at. The Fox King.
So the rumors are true.
Military intelligence. This dame's really something. I'm starting to think the whole brothel is just a cover.
Makes sense. You think she's still working for Royal Intelligence?
Well, based on what she told us, she's a committed royalist. So I imagine she does.
Hmm. Okay.
If we fly too close to the sun, we burn our wings.
Just like Icarus.
If we
If that's the same.
Hector III, our great and fair king.
I feel sorry for the poor fox, to be honest.
I don't. He has it pretty good.
Would you like to live your life as a puppet? Everything you do, carefully planned. Your rule and authority, the whole thing, just for show.
Even if he is just a puppet, Clawville needs a king. He gives strength and hope to many animals.
I guess. We shouldn't cross the king. That would be beyond our pay grade.
And you'd probably be dead. Or killed. What else we got? We got drawers, we have a typewriter, wall, a book.
This place gives me the creeps.
Me too. We better get out of here before she comes back. Ah, names, numbers, dates. Oh, furry gods.
Do you think they all belong to the brothel?
Hell no. Half of it is a matter of national security.
What did we step into?
You know what? I don't care, Marty. I'm too old for conspiracies. The only thing that matters to me is to find out what the furry hell we're doing here.
And what it has to do with Natasha.
That too.
Sure.
Okay. Typewriter. Nothing else over here. Oh. Code definition. Moon deliver parrot grass shining angel wing 6.
Somebody started typing a letter but left it unfinished.
What does it say?
Number 2947222. Report about separatist group movements.
Damn it. Don't even read that.
What? Why not?
I don't know about you, but I don't want to get caught up in the royalist-separatist conflict. What you don't know can't hurt you, right?
I can't even recognize you, boss. Where did you put your sense of adventure?
My sense of adventure has retired. Leave it alone.
But she just doesn't want to get killed. The Underdog Standard Typewriter. Wait, actually, I never... Keep forgetting to do things twice.
Just forget it's here, Sonny. That's not what you're looking for.
Okay. And boom. That's where it's from. Natasha Katsenko. Natasha Katsenko. Why is she in here twice? We got Molly. Oh. Molly, Sally Sanders. Day Night Diamond. I don't see Deborah. I see Natasha Katsenko in here like multiple times.
This has got to be it, Marty. Look at the missing page.
Oh, gods. And look at the names.
Yeah, the ladies and their guests.
Oh.
Damn.
What this means, Marty, is that the most influential people in the city had been Natasha's patrons.
Oh.
Some even from the royal family.
This book could destabilize Clawville.
At least the Clawville we currently know.
You think this is behind everything? Somebody's blackmailing Natasha because of this?
That could easily be the case. But something still doesn't fit. That piece of a painting.
Sonny?
If there's even a small chance of...
Sonny.
What?
There's another familiar name here.
What are you talking about?
Molly. Oh. Is it Molly? Oh. Oh, that's... She was in that twice. Oh dear.
Clucking hell, Sonny. Molly?
She was working here too.
It's probably someone else with the same name.
So that's why.
Oh.
Natasha told me they'd known each other for a long time.
Look, boss.
I can't believe it. All those stories about her past.
Listen, Boss Bird. Molly loved you, right? Isn't that what matters?
Marty, please shut your fucking beak right now or I'll shut it for you.
Oof.
Okay, boss. I'm sorry. But...
Just shut the cluck up.
We've caught them sneaking around, Miss Diamond, you see?
I see, madam.
Whoa.
Oh, back off, ladies.
There's no need for this. We don't want trouble.
No, maybe you don't. Unfortunately, trouble has found you, gentlemen.
Madam Zavas, we needed to know the connection. What this place has to do with Natasha. And my wife.
Filthy cops? He's talking gibberish. May I shoot him?
No, not yet, Miss Diamond.
I'd be very sorry to put holes in your lovely striped skin, but believe me, baby, I will. I've always wanted to know if diamonds are bulletproof.
Please, madam. It'll all be over in a second.
No. We have received different orders, Miss Diamond. Stand down.
Orders?
Oh, I see. The pony does tricks on command. Well, I'm not surprised.
That's enough, Marty. You knew who she was, didn't you? What she meant to me.
Well, well, Mr. Featherland. Aren't you interested in your case anymore? No? All it took was a name from your past, and your professionalism drowned in the mud.
Stop playing games with me, Zavas. What does all this have to do with Molly?
Nothing at all. No, she was just a little bird among the many who sought refuge here.
You forced her into this.
You'd love to hear that, but until she met you, she was one of us. Just another...
You clucking...
What?
Sonny, no!
Uh-oh. What did I do? Oh, Jesus. Okay, we just got knocked out.
I think I was dreaming. But it wasn't the kind of dream you
What
want to
the...
remember. Dark and painful.
Hey, an egg.
Then the suffocating smoke woke me. It wasn't fried eggs, that's for sure. Where was I? What happened? That treacherous crocodile. Then I saw Marty, who looked as horrible as I felt. Well, I've always wanted a romantic sea voyage.
So wait, are we being burned alive? Can I at least read my notes?
God damn it. I knew I shouldn't have gone along with this.
Marty, I told you you could get out any time.
And you knew damn well that I wouldn't. That I would never leave you in deep shit once I've joined you. You knew it, and you still asked me to do it.
Marty, listen.
You're a selfish bastard, Sonny, and you drag everyone around you down with you. How long was it till retirement? 120 days?
121.
But you just couldn't sit still on your ass, could you? Well, take a good look around, Boss Bird. This is you. And this is what follows you. Just this clucking misery. And dead bodies. Do you understand? You have nothing else to offer but suffering.
Marty.
And feeling sorry for yourself. Oh, you're great at that. I can't believe this shit. We're gonna die here on a goddamn blazing ship like roast chicken. Well, it's dramatic at least, just like you like it.
Marty.
What?
I've almost managed to untie the knot, but if you keep thrashing around like that, we're really gonna die here.
Ah, for cluck's sake, fine. Work your magic. Until then, I'm gonna say all the prayers I know.
You better.
Are we timed? Oh. Start to... Oh, God, really? What? Oh, this is not gonna be easy. I don't know where that goes. What the... Okay, this is a lot harder than I thought. Oh, shit. No, we're gonna die. That's one hell of a good knot. I think it goes around here. Ah, bollocks. Oh, it went down. I think we might be dead. I can't see. That's one hell of a knot, though. This is actually really quite hard. Right, so there. And then from here, I don't really know. Ah, there we go. Bum 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 bum. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, I got it. Yeah! Right at the end.
So what now?
Holy shit.
Now we run and swim.
That was really hard.
I can't swim.
Well, you better learn fast or you'll die. I'm not gonna drag your fat ass to the shore if that's what you're hoping.
I shouldn't have brought this many guns with me.
Throw them away then.
Never.
Then they'll drag you down into the deep. Ah, I don't care. I always thought your gun mania would be your undoing.
Cluck you, Sonny.
We have to survive this first.
Well, after you, Boss Bird.
Well, we did it. I got real lucky. That got harder to do with the more flames there were, because it was so hard to see. We made it!
That furry, fucking clucking gods. Damn.
Yeah.
Listen, Marty.
What?
What you said on the ship.
What about it?
You were right. I knew this would happen. Or something like it. I dragged you into this deliberately. Because I'm not enough on my own.
Sonny, cut the crap.
No, I'm serious. I knew I couldn't do this alone. I needed you to... well, to look out for me.
I don't need this, alright? Stop playing the wounded soul. I don't fucking care.
Fair enough. You're right.
Hell yeah, I'm fucking right.
I'll, shut up now.
Good.
Who the hell? Ah, Captain Marsh. We have 5 more things. I have no idea. I picked up a bunch of stuff. Oh, probably clues. So Molly's name popped up where I expected it the least, in Madame Zavos's book. Zavos tried to do away with us, but why? Is she in cahoots with Ibn Wessler? Probably. Oops. Okay. We got something new from Marty. Wait, what's this? Oh! Oh, it just continues on to the next page, didn't know that. So we know where Natasha came to Clawville from, but there are several years in her life that are completely dark to us. Not even the all-knowing Mullen could tell us more about her. So Marty's right, I was an extremely selfish bastard, but there's nothing to be done now, we're already here, and I have a feeling he's gonna stand by my side until the very end, as always. Are there any others that got that? There we go. After the show, Ibn left the Tsar Club suspiciously fast. Oh, okay. I'm just checking any other one that... Oh, if any more go on to another page. Doesn't seem like they do. Oh, we have this guy. Captain Marsh. Oh, Capybara. He talks like a real pirate and he smells like one too. Which he could be vengeful about people leaving her. Oh, the docks. Here lives Captain Marsh, who probably never was a real captain, but is still one of the most righteous fellas I've ever met. We're only missing 3 areas now. And in terms of people we're missing... Oh, we're down to 4. Ooh. Oh yeah. Should probably talk to him first. We could talk to Marty. I'll look at him.
I'm glad you made it, partner. You can swim after all.
Yeah. Or the river spat me out.
Well, what about your guns? Did you throw them away?
Hell no. Where they go, I go. And where I go, they're coming with me no matter what.
I'm seriously amazed you're still alive.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, there's... Oh! Ooh. Another book? Cat Catchers. Okay.
You've seen better days too, haven't you?
Yeah, the rusty-ass ship.
Well, anyway, I'm glad we both made it.
Yeah, thanks. I must admit you were pretty dope with that rope. But
still, cluck me. Am I right?
without you, we wouldn't even be in this mess. So if you weren't successful with the rope, I would have strangled you before we both burnt to death.
Nice thought. But your hands were tied, so...
Sonny.
Okay, you're right. And now we'll have to see where this shitstorm ends.
Yeah, I know.
Burning us, along with the ship, that's pretty dramatic.
You stepped in big dung, that's for sure. Do you think Wessler and the crocodile are in it together?
Possibly.
I get the feeling that whoever hit us wasn't a pretty gal.
Yeah, figures.
Wait, double check.
What now?
Well, we'll get ourselves together, then we'll figure out where to go next.
Sure.
Where are we anyway?
Well, we couldn't have drifted too far.
Well, let's find out and get the cluck out of here.
Good idea.
And let me guess.
I don't want to make him more angry.
I'm gonna say, is it gonna repeat? Captain Marsh.
Luck me. That's old Captain Marsh. I thought he died 50 years ago.
I think I must have hit my head pretty badly.
Say, isn't that Captain Marsh?
You see him too? Oh, thank the gods.
Ho, 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 lads. What the hairy devil are you doing out here? Isn't it a bit cold for a swim?
It was warm on the ship, at least while it was burning.
I bet it was. Arr.
Hey, Captain, how's it hanging?
It's hanging all right. Arr.
Arr.
You lovers, what was all that ruckus, eh?
Oh, I think someone tried to kill us, Captain. Again.
Come on, Boise. There's nothing new there.
Yeah, old rust can't be scraped away.
Did you see anything, Captain?
Arr, of course I have. A burning ship. Then two cocks suddenly learned to fly. And even swim, by gad. Oh, what a time to be alive, eh?
You haven't changed a bit, old man.
Sure I haven't. I'm steady, like the Sea of Clawville.
Yeah, except that Clawville doesn't have a sea.
Of course it does, laddie. Just not here in Clawville.
Okay, that's too much for me.
Well, I can now ask him stuff. Where we learnt more about him. So the captain is a much greater legend than we'll ever be. Everyone just calls him the captain, though he most likely never left the shore in his life. He's an innocent guy indeed, but maybe he saw something useful. Ah, like who was trying to kill us?
But seriously, have you seen anything?
Arr, of course I have. I'm always watching, my lad. Just ask me. What do you want to know?
Okay. Let's ask some questions. Check.
A black car stopped not far from here. A rich-looking car, shiny and all.
Yeah? What else?
Two big lads stepped out of it. One of them was looking like some kind of cow. The other was a cat, a big cat. They were fancy looking at the ship. I don't blame them. It's not something you see every day. I swear on all the saints of the sea. Arr.
Oh.
Just a wild guess. Was it a ram and a bobcat?
Arr, exactly. Are you friends of theirs?
No, but we know them.
Well, an acquaintance. It's the bouncer of the Tsar Club, and the goon that was hanging around Ibn.
Plumy gods. Zavas answers to Ibn too. Or at least they're connected.
Yeah.
Oh, arr. That sounds exciting.
They did say they had orders.
Easy, old-timer.
So, makes sense. Archibald, that was his name.
This Ram fella, what did he do after watching us?
Nothing at all, laddie. When that lovely ship started to sink, they got into their pretty car and got away like bats out of hell.
So they didn't see us swimming to shore?
I wouldn't know that.
Tell me, Captain, do you hang out here all the time?
This behind me is me ship, lads. Or at least, it's a ship I'm living in at the moment. It's not mine, you know.
And what do you do?
I stand here and watch the sea.
The sea? You mean the River Times?
River? Arr, that was a good one, boy.
Okay. What now?
I don't know. We can't go to the station, that's for sure.
Well, we agree on that.
I think I broke a rib or two.
My sight's getting blurry.
Pluck me. You know what this means?
Oh, no. I'd rather go blind than go to Bubo's.
We have to, pal.
Oh.
I'm not your
The
pal.
doctor.
Especially after tonight.
Come on. We got no choice.
Well, we survived the burning ship. I guess we'll survive the madman too.
Don't be so optimistic.
New location. Great. Still have more.
Do you know anything about the place called the Sweltering Nile?
Of course I do, me boys. But they don't really tolerate folks like me there.
Not surprised. Have you heard anything unusual about it?
Arr, sure I have. They have the most beautiful wenches there, laddie. Like sirens of the sea. And they're willing to do anything for you. If only I were a spring chicken like ye are, I'd be already running over there.
Well, actually, Captain, that's where we came from.
On a burning ship? Bloody hell. You know how to live, lads.
Bloody hell.
Well, we're doing our best, Captain.
Hey, you be. Arr.
Oh my god.
Have you heard the name Madame Zavas?
When I was young like ye, they were talking about a gorgeous crocodile with that name. Aye, beautiful and deadly. Just how I like my women.
Me too.
It's her, yeah. Less beautiful now, but just as deadly.
She has something to do with the burning ship, eh?
You're quite the detective.
So I've been told.
Yeah, might be everything. Okay, so we've unlocked 3 areas? Bloody hell. We got a new clue, I'm guessing? Oh no, no new clue. New people, though. Bubo. So Bubo's a true institution. He keeps most of Clawville's gangsters intact and alive, and sometimes even helps cops who like to get repaired unofficially for the right compensation, of course. Okay. I think I unlocked more for Captain. Yeah, I did. I feel sorry for him, but sometimes I think he is only the same figure in the whole city. The only sane figure in the whole city nowadays. And we have places. Oh, we're only 2 areas left. Bubo's place. Old Bubo's apartment is also his office. And I'm sure it's not legal in any way, almost like in my case. Of course, my apartment is not full of organs and limbs, as far as I know at least. Right, well we'll go there, and then I think that'll do for the session. Oh, I actually can't go to other places. Oh. Alright, go to Bubo's place, I suppose. Boom. St. Mary's Hospital. Where the hell were Bubo's? Yeah, pretty damn solid. I think I'm definitely going to finish the game next session. I was thinking I'd finish it this session. Chapter 3, Out of the Past, but it seems the game's a lot longer than I thought. I thought it was only 5 hours, but it's been...
Bubo used to work at the PD as a coroner and pathologist. Then a couple of limbs and organs went missing, and the morphine stock suspiciously depleted, so the force said goodbye to him. He then set up a private practice, but lost his license pretty quick. Now he's doing something that vaguely resembles medicine. Fixing up gangsters and bent coppers. Or pigeons like us. I hadn't seen the doc since he had to pick a dozen pellets out of my drumstick. Thanks, Marty.
Oh. Yeah, I looked around and it said it's about 5 hours, and I'm like, how? I suppose it's 5 hours if you only focus on the main things, but I've been looking at literally everything I can, so that's probably why it's taken longer, because everything is voiced. But I enjoy this. It's very interesting, and the brothel's a strange place, mostly because of the half-naked bodies and animal heads. So that was an experience. Anyway, that is going to be the end of this session. Thanks so much for watching, I hope you have enjoyed, and until next time, take care. And for those who stopped by the stream, thanks for stopping by, it's much appreciated. Have a good day, and I'll see you next stream.